see that. I definitely want to see
So do I.
that.
It's supposed to be Luffy.
It's you drew a penis.
Oh,
A penis with a hat on
It
it.
just ends up looking more like a mariachi guy than Luffy.
that would actually be a pretty good artwork, Tyler, of a penis with a hat on it.
A straw hat.
Alrighty. Well, let's
Try
get
hat
started.
wiener.
I'm ready to go. Is everybody ready? You got your die, got your snacks, got
Oh
your
shit,
drinks.
my die.
I made puppy chow.
Aw.
Give me like 1 minute. I just printed something
Whoa.
out for Macy.
I got some peanuts and some drank.
So much drink.
While we're waiting,
Some Monster Energy Zero Sugar.
oh,
What
Whoa.
color?
White.
That's white.
It's a good one. No,
how's
there's a lot of
how's
colors
everyone been?
on that.
I haven't seen people in a while because I've been slammed at work.
Yeah, I've been slammed with school, so
Yeah, I'm sure you have.
Damn.
I just this week I've been working on getting my ACLS certification, so that's been fun.
What does that do?
Advanced cardiac life support. So like they teach
Easy.
most people basic life support. So like, hey, this person's down on the ground. What do I do? Do you have a pulse? Okay, no, start CPR. So now we take that a little step further, and once I get you hooked up to the monitor, I can see like, okay, cool. Are you in what kind of rhythm are you in? Okay, well if you're in like pulseless VTAC, they want me to shock you. After so long, I'm supposed to give epinephrine, like things like that. There's just like a little bit more. There's like drugs involved now instead of just doing CPR.
Okay.
Are you like certified to read like an electrocardiogram and all that, or
Not a
that a part
12,
of that?
not a 12 lead, but I can do like I think a 3 lead. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Still, I mean, I can't read an electrocardiogram, so
I mean, I could look at a 12 lead and I could get a general picture of like what's going on. Like I could tell you like, oh, that's probably a heart attack.
yeah.
It's the same general principle, but the 12 lead just has more data on there to read that I don't know all the specifics to. So
Oh, I see. Okay.
yeah, I could tell you like, oh, that's bad. You should get that looked at.
It's not
My
real.
mom is the director of nursing at a hospital in Sierra Vista, Arizona.
Yeah.
And she has to work with what I can only describe through her as the most smooth-brained RNs and PRNs. They're just some of the stupidest people.
Yeah.
Because they're wives of the army people that are on base there. So
Mhm.
I don't know what it is about army wives being
Military
PRNs
wives.
and NPRNs, but
It's true.
they are awful, dude. They suck. According to my mother. I
I mean, I believe it, dude. Yeah.
And then my stepdad is director of surgery at the same hospital.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Yep, I told you they're fucking rich. They're looking at a house in Austin on Lake Travis. That's like, 1.7.
Yeah.
Jeez.
1.7 thousand? Wow, I can
Yep.
afford that.
1.7 thousand times about 6 a month. You've
Attaboy,
got-
Spencer.
You got
Attaboy.
it.
Just kidding, I couldn't afford
Keep
that.
dreaming.
Hey, that's why I said when we were. I know COVID kind of sent everything into the fan, but if COVID didn't exist, I could have bought you guys all plane tickets and flown out to California. We could have stayed there. But I mean, depending on how things go with them with BWA next year, and if COVID goes away, which it probably won't, we
Guaranteed
could
it
try
won't.
something. But
No
yeah.
way.
Well, people are too stupid not to wear masks. So I
Well,
get it.
I'm actually gonna buy everyone the suit from Bubble Boy.
Oh
Yeah, and we'll
hell
just
is that?
hang out in that. You ever watched the
yeah.
movie Bubble
Weirdly,
Boy?
Dean has a fetish for that. I don't know if he's talked about that with you
Oh.
before, but
I
see
find
that.
myself therapeutically, revived
Oh, God.
in isolation.
revived.
So
yeah, it's like a
Aroused?
sensory deprivation chamber, except Deed is nude the entire time. That's the only
There
difference.
you
He's
Oh.
just breathing really heavy.
go. Well, we're
He
hanging out on
fucks up
BWA.
the
with
inside of it, Somebody just photoshopped Dean's face on that, and you got it.
Oh,
There you
Tyler,
go.
get on it, dude.
Okay, all right, let's get started. So who? Well, first of all, thank you for returning to another session. I'm not sure how many we'll have left in the year, but we can talk about that, schedule it however we need to. I know you guys have family and stuff to get to, but For now, thank you for coming back. I'll just go through. I'll do a thing where we last left off because it takes too long to get started with you guys sometimes. So I'll just not
Damn.
that it's a bad thing. Not that it's a
Wow.
bad thing. Let's just get right into the
Roasted.
game a little bit faster.
You guys kind of suck.
So last you guys left off, you were still in the maze, but you were sort of in the maze, sort of out of the maze. You had entered through a doorway in the maze that brought you to this beach. And on this beach, there was a boat that you had eliminated the majority of the crew of, and had proceeded to climb aboard and inspect the boat for various, loot, any idea of where you might be in the world, any potential, more pirates, just kind of clearing the boat. And after kind of moving around, collecting some loot, a cloak of the manta ray, as well as a large ruby, you guys descended to the lower floors where you realized that a lot of the things down there in the lower floors of the ship itself were a lot of spices, wine, water, mustard seeds, cardamom, a lot of these like just food spices, some various dried herbs and various exotic meats that were down there. But further back in the area, you actually discovered that these pirates that you had eliminated on the shore were carrying a prisoner. This prisoner was a bit of a unique individual. He is immediately a couple of you recognized as not a species that you're very too familiar with, but he was actually a drow, which in the scheme of the D&D universe are basically dark elves. Bonus points to anyone who can remember his name.
Oh, I have it written down.
Moral Rin.
What was it?
Moral Rin of
Yes.
the Molten Bone. From
Yeah,
Hearthstone
of the Molten
Town.
Bone. He had spoken to you guys and said that he had a contract in order to eliminate or to protect someone who was attempting to eliminate an individual known as the Shoemaker. After discussing with him and doing a pretty decent job overall of delegating, thanks to your half-orc friend, you were able to free this individual on the promise that if you came across the Shoemaker, or perhaps the individual sent to kill the Shoemaker, that you could execute the contract on his behalf, and you could move on from there, carrying all the money and anything that you guys would need to do. So upon that, he kind of rested, grabbed some snacks, recuperated a little bit, and then on his way out, swiped some money from that same half-orc party member that you guys have, and sailed off into the ocean. After that, you guys stayed the night on the boat for a little while. A couple of you spotted some wildlife out in the water. And then
Me.
a couple of you did. And upon waking in the morning, you entered back through the tree, navigated through some of the maze, only to enter through another separate door at a different part of the maze that led you to a unique area. This is the area that we find ourselves in right now. This area, after walking for about 5 or 10 minutes, just trying to navigate your way through, Sketch specifically noticed, thanks to his high survival check, that the sun that looked like it was setting in the distant sky has not shifted in any capacity. It's not moved, it's not gone up like the sun is coming up in the morning, or it has not gone down, which is pretty peculiar for someone who, or for, obviously the Earth that you are familiar with, Alun, has obviously a regular day and night cycle as it is. So the fact that this, place, wherever you are right now, is locked in this proverbial sort of sunset is very strange to you. As you progress forward, a couple of you had noticed that there was some motions, some creatures off in the forest in the distance, navigating their way through. And as one of you began to approach, these creatures exploded out of the ground right in front of Weros and began to attack you. And that is where we left off. So to start the evening, I need everybody to roll initiative.
Fuck yeah.
Can we get one of those legendary screeches, Pat?
Yeah, that was a pretty good screech.
All right. Hey, that's not a good roll, but okay.
Yeah, I got a shitty roll too.
I did okay.
I did all right.
Are we, oh, never mind.
Alrighty.
I get a 4.
Alright.
I got a piss. I'll be right back.
Oh my god.
And on the battlefield, you see emerge these creatures out of the ground in the circles around the
Oh.
mushroom semicircles.
Red caps. These guys are fun.
Alrighty. Cool. All right. Let's start off initiative 25 to 20. Anybody? Nope. Okay. 15 to 20.
15.
19.
19 for eggs. Oh, my pen isn't working. Bear with me. There we go.
Oh, that's my green boy. Well, I'm trying one of these.
And then Sketch. Okay. 10 to 15.
12.
12. Okay. 5 to 10.
7.
6.
Okay.
I'm about to get, I don't know, surrounded. I'm already surrounded.
Wrecker, and then
What you wanted.
Octavius.
What you wanted?
And then 0 to 5. Anybody? Did I miss
4.
anybody? 4.
4.
All right. And then Poro. Alrighty. To start this combat out, Eggs, you're the first to go. What are you doing? You see these creatures as they explode out of the ground. Their heads, as they were kind of moving through the ground, almost resembled mushrooms. And as you leant down to like snap one and pick one up, as you do, being the mushroom guy, this creature just exploded out of the earth underneath you with this giant sickle in one hand and this like really weird, almost like if Tyler was wearing a red beanie. Like it looks like a red hat kind of thing.
I'm going to Misty Step to right here.
Okay. Do you have control of your person?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. All right, so that's your bonus action. What do you do with your action?
That's a great question. I can't cast another spell. Can I?
Of third level or lower. We're going with the Matt Mercer rules,
Okay.
Oh.
Then I'll do.
which we haven't. That hasn't been relevant up to this point because you guys haven't had third level spells, or haven't had the need to cast like extra spells in that way.
I'll do Cause Fear on the one that jumped out in front of me.
On this one, okay.
Yeah.
1 second here. Let me pull up his. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty. What is that? Is that a Wisdom save for me?
I believe it is. Give me a second just to pull
Okay.
up the spell. Yeah, Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Alrighty. That's a 4 + 1. That's a 5.
Yeah, that does not succeed.
Okay. So what's the effect?
They are. They're just frightened.
Frightened of you, which means they can't move closer to in your direction for the duration of the spell, right?
Yeah,
Don't
and
they
they
have
have
to use
How
their
long does that
advantage.
last?
1 minute, or they can make a save at the end of each of their turns.
Gotcha. Okay.
When the succeed ends.
Cool.
Also-
Alrighty.
Important thing, they have disadvantage on attack rolls when I'm in line of sight.
Okay. Gotcha. Alrighty. Sounds good. Sketch, you're up.
I'm gonna shoot this dude.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use sharpshooter.
Okay.
And yeah, all right. Does 15 hit?
1 second. 15 does hit. Yes.
All right. So yeah, that's right. All right. 20 damage.
20 damage. Alrighty. On
Shit,
to
dude.
number 4.
Well done.
Alrighty. You see, you hear the of the impact go off as it impacts this creature. You see, now after you've had a careful examination of this creature, they have these massive iron boots on. They're almost comically large, like a clown's shoe. And as the bullet impacts this creature, you see it like bend backward, but it stays in its boots, almost like you were to move a bobblehead, and it just kind of rocks back and forth. But it seems to be like locked in these boots. They're so heavy.
Does it look bloody or anything?
It definitely took the full damage of what you did. Absolutely.
Oh, cool. All right, I shoot him again with the same shot.
Okay, go ahead.
Wow.
I definitely missed. There's no
What
way
is
I
it?
fight. 7 hits.
7 does not hit, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go to line up the second shot, and as the bullet exits, you see it duck down and come back up and go, just laughing at you. You see like spittle fly out of its mouth.
Ooh.
Alrighty.
All right.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's me.
All right, now it is their turn. So this one, it can't actively move towards you. So if it was to move in, if it was to move in, let's say, oh, really? In this direction, is that considered towards you, Levi?
In what direction?
So if he was to move 5 foot to his front in order to attack Octavius, is that considered line of sight
Yeah.
for you?
Yeah. It is.
I'm
That's your
kind of just
ruling.
standing next to the tree.
So the spell's description doesn't say when I move towards you or when I move in your direction.
It's your direction.
Okay.
His direction.
Okay, so that would mean that I could still move to here.
I would argue you can't.
I'm just
I
trying
would
to think of what direction.
I would say that
means.
you
Let me
you
look at
can't
the
you
plan.
cannot move like in these at all. Like these are like
Yeah.
this is blocked.
Towards Wayros.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
you,
5,
you
10,
can't move to the
15,
right of the screen.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is gonna move up to there. This one is gonna move to here. These two are gonna move to here, and this one's 5, 10,
shit.
15, 20. It's gonna move to here. And they are all going to. Okay.
I'd argue that this one can't move up towards means that's in the direction of him.
It
the
says the
Wayroad.
creature
It-
can't
it's-
This
willingly move
this
this
one is the
one.
one. It was this one I moved up to Gargle
Right,
Yeah.
but you moved this one forward, or didn't you? Or
because
that
that
was
one's not
different.
affected by the spell.
oh, okay, I got you.
This
Okay.
one was here.
No, I
before.
got it.
And
I'm
now
with
it's
you.
moved
I'm
to
with
here.
you. I got you.
Okay. Alrighty, so let's see here. Alrighty, so I need you all to make everybody. So let's see, Gargle,
Mm-hmm.
Octavius, Wrecker, and Scatch. I need you guys to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit.
Got that mushroom stank.
Oh, nat 20, baby.
Natural 20, that succeeds.
Mushroom stank, dude.
13.
13, that fails.
11.
That fails. Wrecker?
10.
10, that also fails. So on a fail, you take 18. You take, let's see, 26 points of bludgeoning damage.
Motherfucker.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
On a fail, half as much as on a success.
Oh, so I still take 13.
And if you failed, you are knocked prone.
Fuck,
So
that,
that's
dude.
Whoa.
everybody but Octavius, right? Everybody but Scatch. Who was the only one that succeeded? I think it was Octavius,
me.
right?
Yeah, that was me.
Yep. Okay, so you are all knocked prone. This creature here is going to, while you're on the floor, it's
Uh-huh.
going to make a series of attacks at you. It has advantage because you are prone. So, let's see.
What knocked him
That
down?
is that it'll be 3 attacks against you, Wrecker. So, with advantage, that's a 19 for 1. Does that hit?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. The second is a 17 plus 6, so 24, right?
Yeah.
25. And the last one is a natural 1 and a 2 plus 6, so that's 8. That will not hit you.
No.
So 2 hit you, and it deals. Let's see, 1. So that's 1, 2, 3, 7, 10. 18 points of bludgeoning or slashing damage to you. Excuse me.
All right.
As you're on the floor, it just comes up and he goes, ah! And just slacks at you on the ground. Alrighty. That is going to end their turn. As far as I can tell. Yep, that's going to end their turn. Next up is Gargle. You are currently knocked prone.
Okay, is it half my movement to stand
It is
up?
half your movement to stand, yes.
Okay. And then I'm gonna I'm gonna rage.
Does that
Okay.
provoke an attack when he stands?
No, not when he stands up. Nope.
No, this isn't Pathfinder.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna attack this guy right here.
Okay.
Let's go.
So you're going into a frenzied rage, right?
Right.
Okay.
Well,
So mark off your exhaustion.
Yeah, it's just. I think it's all just rage because that's the path I chose to beat. The
Well, there is a
berserker.
difference between rage and frenzied rage, just so you know. You can choose to go into a regular rage or a frenzied rage. A frenzied rage gives you benefits, I believe.
You get an extra attack, I think.
Yeah. I know. Well, and it does a lot of things actually.
Yeah, Spencer.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Very sassy.
I don't read
I mean,
everything, okay, guys?
Oh, well then
Jeez.
don't tell me how to play my character.
I'm not.
No, you tell him, Dean. Sick of this kid.
Yeah,
Hey.
tell me, Dean. Tell me. Come on, Dean.
Alright. Natural 20.
Okay.
That's a 1 and
Bullshit.
okay, I got lucky. An 18 or
18
well,
definitely hits,
it's
yeah.
over 20 because it's
Yep.
18 plus 7.
Absolutely.
Um,
So starting when you choose this path at 3rd level, you can go into a frenzy when you rage. If you do so for the duration of your rage, you can make a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action on each of your turns after this one. When your rage ends, you suffer 1 level of exhaustion. So you don't have to frenzy if you don't want to. It's a choice you make when you go
Gotcha.
into the rage. But yeah, both of them hit.
Okay.
So natural 20, roll your damage die and then double the number. And then add your modifiers after. So you would roll like 2d4 or whatever it
14
is.
plus 5.
14 plus 5. So that's 19.
19.
Well,
19
wait.
points of damage to the first.
And then plus 2.
For your
21.
rage bonus, yep, 21.
That's
Alrighty,
one attack.
21.
The other
Nice.
attack is a regular attack. That is
Like a pin.
8, 9, 10. 10. The other attack is 10.
10 points of damage. Deal 30 points of damage in 1 round. Very nice.
And that
As you guys stand up out of, Gargle's like clutching his shin as these creatures came up and just kicked him in the shin with these like massive metal boots. I think I forgot to mention how they knocked you prone. That's my fault. They come up with these massive yellow boots and just shinjury you, and you collapse on the floor clutching your leg. Gargle, in just a fit of rage, how dare someone knock him prone by kicking him in the shins, stands up. You see the rage flow through his body as he executes 2 attacks on this creature. All right, nicely done. Do you want to move anywhere, or did you
yes.
do your bonus action attack as well?
No, my bonus action is my rage.
Oh, that's right. Yes, that's
It's
right.
after this
Absolutely.
turn.
Yep.
So yeah,
Well,
can I,
wait.
I'm
Let me see.
So it's
Starting
every
with
turn
your-
after this turn.
If you do so for the duration of your rage, you can make a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action on each of your turns after this one. Got it. Okay. Cool.
So I'm just gonna move over to here and put myself between this guy and what's his nuts, our red friend. What's your name? Poro.
Poro, man. Come on.
I forget you. You're very.
Alrighty.
forgettable.
Cool. All right. So you just shifted in that way there. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, Wrecker, you're up.
Okay.
You are currently prone, surrounded by 2 of these creatures. They're both just standing at you, like tossing their sickle between their hands, giggling to themselves, waiting for you to stand
Well.
up.
I'll use movement to stand up
Okay, it's 15 feet.
and bonus action to change into a werewolf.
Okay, let me grab your werewolf token.
I'm great, so nothing can happen.
Man.
Name one time his werewolf stunned me. Oh, wait.
Wow.
Whoa, wait. I can't.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Toxic.
Tyler's ready today.
I'm a toxic fox main now.
So actually, I've got a new token for you. How about that one?
Oh, I like it.
shit.
Very nice.
Okay.
When are we going to see the
So-
werewolf do something, Ben? Like, do something cool.
Fuck off.
Alrighty.
Do
So
something
I'll
other
give
than miss your
you
attacks, please.
control by this. All right, go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna do the first attack and hit the floor in front of me.
Okay.
There, these 2. Let's see. Is he in the 15? He is not. So just these 2 will,
These 2 right here.
yeah, will be affected by this.
What about this one right here?
Oh, I didn't even see him. He blended in. Yeah, he'll be in it.
The hats are working.
Yeah, I know. So make a DC 13 con saving throw right now.
Okay. They are very good at con. So we'll see.
Um,
DC 13, you said?
Yes.
All right. So for the one to your left, that's a natural 20. For the one in front of you, that is an 18 plus 4.
Okay.
Shit.
And for the one by Dean, that's a 10 plus 4, 14. They all succeed.
All right.
Sorry.
So is that you're throwing your hammer? Or what is the thing you were trying to do there? Bennett?
Yeah, I'm reading it real quick. Yeah, that was like an ability for it. So that's designated as attack. So as my second, for second attack, I'll just attack this one on my left.
Okay, so a point of clarification, that's the ability where you throw it and it explodes, right? Dealing the AoE
Well,
thunder?
I don't throw it. I just hit it on an object, and I just hit it on the floor, slam it on the floor.
Yes, okay. So I don't know if I put that in the card as well, but you're able to throw the weapon at a distance.
Oh, okay.
And it impacts, but then you've thrown your weapon, so you
Yeah.
would need to go retrieve it.
Yeah.
But you are able to do that. Okay, so yeah, you just slam it on the ground right to your feet. That's fine. But they all succeed. So,
Yeah. So second attack, I'll attack the dude to my left.
all right, this one.
Oh my god. 12.
12 does not hit, unfortunately.
All right.
Yep.
Who's up?
You
How
hit the hammer
typical.
on the floor, but you see them like duck down and kind of shield their eyes from the electricity. It kind of fizzles out in the air. Something about the air in this strange world you're just not familiar with, and it's not conducive to your electricity. And as you go to swing again, you see they grab their sickles and like dig it on the hilt of your blade and just kind of parry it away from you. And you kind of either they just giggling like crazy. All right, is it your turn? You want to move anywhere?
Nah.
Alrighty, Octavius, you're up.
All right.
Good play.
So Octavius is going to step up to the enemy. What'd you say?
I said good play. I'm Ben.
Octavius is going to step
Did
up
absolutely nothing.
to the enemy in front of him. He's going to actually use his channel divinity.
Oh,
He has
okay.
vow of enmity. Okay.
Okay.
So the
Yeah.
bonus action, I can utter a vow of enmity against a creature you can see within 10 feet of you. Using your channel divinity, you gain advantage on attack rolls against the creature for 1 minute or until it drops to 0 hit points or falls unconscious. So,
Cool.
so Octavius, great sword in hand, steps up, like puffs his chest out towards the enemy and says, "May the eye of Vandria see you to justice."
Okay.
And then he makes an attack with his greatsword
Cool. Roll
He
for attack.
misses. Oh.
with advantage.
No, he's not gonna miss. It's Octavius.
That's an 18.
See?
18 hits.
Told you.
Wow, look at that. All right.
That is 14.
14 points of damage to that one. Alrighty.
Shit, man.
Alrighty. Cool. As that light flashes in front of its face, you see it kind of like gets blinded for a moment, and you use that opportunity to draw your blade and slash it across its chest. All right. Nice job. Alright. Anything you want to do? Bonus action movement or anything?
No, nope. Because
Okay.
that's my action.
Oh, bonus action to vow, right? Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
Alrighty. That is your turn, Poro. You're up,
Oh,
and then Eggs, you're at the top of the round here.
Oh shit, buds. Okay. I'm going to twin cast haste onto
Okay.
Octavius and Scatch.
Okay. So you guys watch as Poro like begins to incantate something with his hands, and as he shoots out two hands from his one beam from his right and one beam from his left, you guys feel like this surge of like energy. It makes you feel like you just slammed a 5-hour energy. You feel faster and stronger in this moment after Poro cast that.
I'm going to convert like a first level slot, first level spell slot into sorcery points
Okay.
as a bonus action,
Okay.
which is I believe 2. No, yeah, it's 2. Okay, and then I'll just move down here a couple
Okay.
feet, and then that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. So for the purposes of haste, Octavius and Sketch, you guys move an extra I think it's 10 feet per round.
Okay.
Your armor class goes up by 2, and you get an extra attack action. Not
Oh, wow.
action, but attack action per turn.
Wait, so I can shoot my gun 3 times now?
Yes. Now you
Here,
can shoot it 3 times.
I
Yep.
posted it in Discord.
Keep in mind, after 1 minute, when the effects of the haste wear off, you are stunned for a round.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Spencer.
Which means you cannot move, you can't do
It's-
anything. Creatures have advantage
It's
against
a
you.
minute, dude. Okay, it's 10 rounds.
10 rounds.
Wow.
You have +2 AC, advantage on dexterity saving throws,
And I forgot advantage. Yep.
and
Thanks.
one additional action. Okay, it's a huge bonus. 1 negative.
Oh no,
Is
your
it,
speed
though?
is doubled. It's not just +10. Okay, my
yeah.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot of good shit.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks, dude.
All right. Eggs, you're up.
All right. I'm going to step 5, 10, 15. Would that put me within line of sight of him?
Sure. Yeah, I'd say you could shoot over Gargle if you wanted to, if you're casting a spell or doing
Oh
something.
no, just that I'm within line of sight of him because he has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls when I.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's line of sight, 100%. Considering he's looking at Gargle, he's facing that direction. Yeah, definitely.
He just sees the lizard looming behind him. Let's see.
Better not shoot me.
Ben, you took a lot of damage last round, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
all hurt, but I should probably
Yeah,
be
boo-boo.
okay.
I'll use. Let's see. Healing word. And spirit swap.
Ooh,
I don't-
okay, so is one of those an action and the other a bonus action? Healing
Yeah,
word is
healing
bonus.
word's a bonus action. Spirit swap's an action.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll your healing.
2d6 for the spirit swap.
Scat, you're on deck.
Six
All right.
plus 3, so that's 9 points that I lose. I don't have my pencil. I'll write that down in a second. And then healing word. I'm just gonna do the first level.
Remember to add your wisdom modifier to that as well.
Yeah, that's 6 points of healing. So in total, 15.
Cool.
On to
Gargle.
Ben.
Yeah.
Oh, on to Ben, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
my
yeah.
fault. Yeah. That's
Okay.
mine.
Cool.
Send the
Appreciate
healing
it.
waves over.
Alrighty. I believe that's your turn. Scat, you're up.
All right.
But-
I am going to attempt to shoot him with my pistol.
Okay. Are you going to stand up or are you going to take disadvantage?
Oh,
on
yeah, I
next
got to
turn?
stand down.
Okay. So 15 feet of your movement to stand.
All right.
And then attempting to shoot him at point blank, you will get disadvantage because you're within 5 feet and it's a ranged attack.
Can I move back a little
You
bit?
can.
like
He
right
will
here?
get an attack of opportunity against you if you do that.
All right.
Okay. All right. So as you step back, you kind of scramble to your feet and jump backwards. He gets a swipe with his sickle. That is a 18 plus 4, 20
Yeah.
Shit.
or plus 6, I
18.
think actually.
Plus 4, that means I score.
Yeah, plus 6. So as you're trying to escape, ooh, max damage. That's 12 points of slashing damage to you as you jump away.
All right.
He rolled double 4.
Well, he's got a +2 AC. Oh wait, that wouldn't matter.
Well,
Never
That
mind.
it
wouldn't
was
matter.
18 plus 6.
Yeah, sorry.
I was like,
Alright.
unless Sketch turned into like Tiamat or something. I don't know that that's
He did.
Yeah,
okay.
he
So
didn't-
now you can take your attacks without disadvantage. Go ahead.
All right. I'm shooting this guy. Obviously.
Sure, go for it.
Okay.
I believe that one has not been hit yet. He's the only one, or no,
17 to hit.
this one has it as also. Yeah, absolutely. 17 definitely hits.
Where the hell is my pencil?
Oh, nice. 16 damage.
16 points of damage. Very nice. Alrighty.
And
You
shoot him again.
right?
Yeah.
Go for it. Do it again. How many bullets did you have to reload?
This is my last bullet before I gotta
Okay.
reload.
So you'll have to use a bonus action to reload. Then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Over 20.
Over 20, yeah, definitely hits. I
Or
believe
actually,
you
it's
can
just
also.
19.
Yeah, 19 still hits. I believe you can use one of your attack actions to reload as well, if I recall correctly. So you could
Okay.
use the hasted action that Poro gave you to reload.
Yeah.
This is very
9 damage.
music.
What, Dean?
That's nothing.
9 damage. Alrighty. Cool.
Didn't want to interrupt the game.
And
Yeah,
I'm
bang,
yeah.
bang, and then you realize you try to click again. You realize, shit, I'm out of ammo, and you gotta take a second to reload.
Yeah, and I'll use one of my bonus reloads.
Okay. Cool. All right, that is your turn. Do you want to move any further than that, or are you just gonna stay?
Well, I don't get another shot. You said I have 3 attack actions.
Yes, you do. So you fired once, and then you fired again, right?
Yeah.
And then, how many attacks normally do you get per turn?
2.
2. So you fired once, you fired again, and you have your action to reload, right? Your
Yeah, but I use
extra
my
attack
bonus
action.
I'm using my bonus.
Oh,
bonus
you're using
reload.
the special bonus reloads I gave you.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
and then with your third, I understand. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. And I'm using a grit point for damage.
Oh, violent shot. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, it's over 20.
Oh yeah.
14 plus. Okay.
They are not armored outside of their shoes. You can see they're wearing like a very basic looking cloth. They're shirtless and just have like these really raggedy pants and these heavy metal boots on.
Oh.
That are almost like they're almost like if you were to wrap a pair of Timberlands in metal. That's what they look like.
Oh shit, he got the Timbs.
25 damage.
25 damage. Let me do a
Shit.
little bit of math because you might have just killed him. I don't have my calculator pulled up. 25 plus 9 plus 16. Yep, kills him.
Cool. Well done.
Oh, shit.
You see as Sketch takes a second to reload, as this creature is beginning to like lumber towards you again for a second attack, you take a moment and line up and bam, as you see the smoking hole go straight through the center and explode out the back of its skull as it just slumps forward. Boots still on, but just like slumped forward with its boots still attached to it. It's a very strange sight.
Some thick
And then I'm
boots.
gonna use action surge and I'm gonna shoot this one
Okay, go for it. Another 2 shots.
with 2 grit points. I'm using
Yep.
last of my grit.
Okay, so you see as Sketch finishes that target, you see he's kind of breathing heavy. He's like ready for more. As he turns around, crouches underneath Octavius's legs and aims for the head on this other creature.
16.
16 hits. They are not high armor class creatures. They can
Good
do
for
a
me.
little bit of damage.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna have to pull out my calculator. Hold on.
Oh Jesus,
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
that one is dead. Cross him out.
That's a DM's nightmare. I gotta pull out my
Well,
calculator.
I've done it a couple times too for you guys when I have to calculate fireball.
Uh, 39 damage.
39 against that one. I think that kills it. Oh yeah, yep, that kills it again. Did you use both your grit for a double violent
Yeah.
shot, or what was that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
I'm not a grit now.
Jesus.
So.
Shit, man.
And out of action surge.
Yep, as you feel that surge of energy course through you again as you line it up again underneath Octavius's legs. You see the creature recognize you there for a second, and a disgusting smile curls over its head, and you nearly shove the barrel in its mouth almost, and just pull the trigger as it explodes out the back, and it falls to the ground dead completely.
Yeah, blows the
All right.
smoke.
Hey, you see Sketch like spin the gun at his hand and right off the top.
Damn, dude.
Octavius rubs his nuts a little bit because he's like, that was close.
Alrighty. That is your turn. Now it's the red caps. So these 2 creatures are going to attack you now. They are going to make each of them are going to make 3 attacks against you, Wrecker.
Wait,
as
3
they have
each?
a multi-attack. 3 each. They have 3 attacks.
Oh shit.
With its sickle. Like that. I'm going to turn the music on apparently because
See
the
ya,
music
Wrecker.
died.
Yeah.
Shit, man. Turn on some runes OSRS raid music.
Yeah,
How about
better
this?
Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Dark Souls might be a little too intense.
All right. All right. So first one, that is going to be nope. That doesn't hit. It's a 5, natural 20,
Oh
and
shit.
a 14 plus 6, which I think is a dirty 20. So I'll roll the damage on those first. It's 4 and 1, 5, 10 plus 4, 14 points of damage on the first from the first red cap, and then the second one, that's a 6 plus 4, 10. That doesn't hit you. 11 plus 6, 17. Does that hit you in werewolf form?
Yes.
Okay. And keep in mind, these are all halved as well. I'm not having them for you because you're in your werewolf form. So, and then the last attack is 11 plus 6, so 17 again.
Okay.
So I think only 2 of those hit, right? Or did all 3?
All 3.
Okay. I'll just roll it all for you. So 4,
Weak.
7.
That crit is don't double that. either.
Huh?
Don't double the crit
Why?
because I have adamantine armor.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, shit. I did already. I gave you the damage as it was doubled. So I'm just scratch it off. I'm gonna roll it again. You remind me about that stuff because I can't keep track of your character sheet. So if something like that comes up, just remind me.
Okay.
So the first, I'm gonna redo the damage for the first one. It hit you twice, so that's 1 plus 3 is 4 plus 4. That's 8 damage. Half to 4. And on the second one, it hit you 3 times, so it's 4 plus 2 is 6 plus 3 is 9 plus 4 is 13. Half to 7. Did you get all that?
So 7.
7 on the first one,
Okay.
or the second one. And what was the first one? I don't remember.
Three.
It was,
3.
Four.
it
First
was
4.
4. Yeah,
4.
8 halved. 8 halved.
8
Yeah.
halved. There you go.
Okay.
Come on, Bennett. Come on, Bennett.
Come on,
Wake
Benny.
up.
Come on, Benny. Gotta listen.
All right, and then the other one of them is going to swing at you,
Hate my
Gargle.
character.
It has disadvantage because it's in line of sight of Hoyros.
Okay.
So yeah, that's 5 and a 2, and it doesn't hit.
Nope.
So the first one, that's a 2 again, certainly not going to hit. And then that's a 17 and a natural 1, so all of them miss.
How many attacks did he get?
He gets 3, but they're at disadvantage.
Gotcha. Okay. I thought I counted 4. But maybe
Nope,
3.
I was rolling it. Yeah, I was rolling at disadvantage.
Okay. Oh, gotcha. That's why.
All right.
Yep.
Yep. They just, you see, as this creature is trying to swing out at you, Gargle, the entire time, it's not even looking at you directly, which is probably why it missed all of its strikes. It's looking to the top right-hand corner of you where this giant lizard neck is looming over you. And it's so distracted by the lizard that it can't even hit you. It's not even looking at you.
I'd be scared of that thing too.
That's fair.
Alrighty. Wrecker, you are up.
All right. How's this guy looking?
That guy is looking okay. The one in front of you has not taken any damage yet.
All right. Well, we'll go for this guy.
Okay.
Um.
Interesting
we'll
strategy
do-
not to just finish the one off, but hey,
We'll do a normal attack.
spread your
it's
damage
Riker.
out.
It's Riker,
Spread
man.
your damage out. Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
What'd you roll?
1 higher than last roll.
Which was?
Benny, come on.
13.
13
14.
hits.
14.
13 hits. Yep, 14 hits.
Oh shit.
Okay.
That's why I was asking you what you roll because they don't have high armor class.
And I still somehow wasn't able to. All right. Rolling damage.
Okay.
Um, 10 for that
10
first
damage?
one.
Okay.
Then we'll attack him again.
Okay.
Okay, that's 15.
Get a hit?
Yep.
That's it, definitely.
Attacking roll damage. Math. 14 damage.
14 damage. All right. 24 damage in one go. Very
And
nice.
then we will. Well, how's he looking right now?
Bloodied, probably around there.
Since I damaged him, I will brand him,
Okay.
and he suffers 1 psychic damage
Okay.
Whenever he deals damage to me.
Okay. Gotcha.
And that's it.
Alrighty, that is your
The
turn.
move from Pokemon.
Alrighty. Cool. Next up is going to be Gargle.
Yeah, let's do this. I'm just gonna try to finish off this guy.
Okay, he is looking pretty bad, pretty
That's
worse
what
for
I
wear.
thought.
Yep.
Um,
He is definitely on his last legs.
Okay. First attack is 11.
11 misses, unfortunately.
Second attack is a
Dodges
way
underneath
over
the
20.
thing. Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So he's dodging it.
Yeah, he's dodging it. He's getting lucky.
Yep. Every time you hear him, like, as you go to swing with your first strike, it clearly misses, and he kind of comes up. There's a bit of blood that comes out of the corner of his mouth. It's just like he's trying to like laugh and make fun of you, but he's pretty much just coughing up a lung at this point. It's not very intimidating.
All right. First, that attack that hit was 15 damage.
15 damage. That kills it.
Okay.
As you see his like this wide grin come across his face, as you see Gargle for a moment smile and then reach back with his blade and cut across his face as he separates the top half of his jaw and the rest of his head from the rest of his body, and it just slumps into a piece on the floor.
Jeez, Gargle, you're a freak.
Damn.
You get that reference, Ben?
I think so.
Spider-Man.
All right. You have your bonus and your
Yeah.
movement as well, Gargle, if you want.
I'm gonna move up to either here or here. Can I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, it's like 25 movement, I think. Right? Not even.
Sorry, I'm just getting new music.
Gotcha. So
I wish our bot would do like playlists, because I could just make a playlist and let it run. But oh well. Yeah, you can attack this one definitely.
I thought you could queue stuff up.
Yeah, but it never works for
okay.
the way that I
bonus
want to do it.
action attack.
Okay.
17 plus 8.
Oh yeah, my God.
No, 17 plus 7.
25.
Sorry. Yeah, bad at
Yeah,
math.
you can hit nearly everything in the game with that roll.
11 damage.
11 damage. Alrighty. That put him bloodied with that attack.
That's my turn.
Okay. Yeah, Gargle sprints back over, seething with rage, as this red cap is too busy occupied with the werewolf in front of him to notice this hulking, raging dwarf barbarian run towards him and stab him in the gut. And as you pull out, you see this just like pool of crimson pour out of him. All right. Next up is Octavius.
All right. Octavius wants to run up to this guy right here.
Okay, go ahead.
And we're going to go ahead and take 2 attacks at this man.
Alrighty, go for it. He is pretty low. He's
That's
not been for the world very
a
long.
17 plus 6.
Oh, yes.
Cool. 11.
11 damage. So that's 21. He is on his last legs.
All right. One more attack.
Yeah, go for it. Probably finish him off with this.
Oh, shit. That's a 10.
10 to hit does not hit, unfortunately.
All right.
Yeah. You see it almost do like a Matrix style move as it is almost glued to the floor with these metal boots. Your blade swings over it, like dodges backwards like the Matrix, and then pops back up. Just laughing at you.
Damn.
Alrighty. That is your turn. Do you have bonus or anything you want to do?
Do I have a bonus action I can do? Let's check here. Nah, that's okay.
Okay. All right, Poro.
I'm going to.
And eggs, you're on deck.
I'm going to move up a little bit, up here,
Okay.
and then Eldritch Blast this guy with both
Okay.
blasts.
Alrighty, go ahead.
Blast him.
Blast.
Got a blast. Give me
Eldritch
neutron.
Blast. 6 plus 8. What is that?
Benny neutron. 6 plus 8. It's 14.
Yeah.
That
Four,
hits.
that.
Good stuff.
Oh, that hits.
Mm-hmm.
14 hits.
Classic.
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay, sweet.
Tyler, you got to find the Benny Neutron image that you made. I don't know that one. Ran off there.
I
That
made
was
a
a good
video.
one. Or
Yeah.
I made it, maybe. I don't remember.
Did
who
you make it?
I made
I
a
think I
video.
might have. Yeah.
And then second one is 14 plus 8.
Oh yeah, both of them definitely hit.
Okay.
So you're at level 5 now. So I believe you get 2. Yeah, you get 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Yeah,
That's right. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool.
Yep. That is D10. Where is that? Okay, I found it. No, wait. Yeah, that's okay. That is 7 damage for
7 damage.
Yeah. Both attacks.
Against that one.
Yep. This guy.
Let me do a little bit of math here. Oops.
Guess how many tattoos I put on
He's
my
hanging
leg?
on by a thread.
How many?
5.
Jeez.
Today alone?
Yeah.
What?
What'd you say, Tyler?
I put 5 tattoos in Ryan today.
Oh my
5?
god.
I'm covering his leg, dude.
And
God.
is he compensating you in any way for this financially?
No, because I'm experimenting.
Still.
And he's leaving him with permanent.
Yeah,
at least
still, man. He should give you something, buy you dinner or something.
Hey, can we bring him in here just so I can call him a dumbass?
I'll show you.
Yeah. So the creature that you Eldritch Blast, you see as the impact on the creature that you hit, you see it's starting to breathe heavy. It's like kind of lolling its sickle to one side. It can barely lift it up. It's hanging on by the skin of its teeth at this point.
All right. I just want to move a little bit closer, just like right there.
Okay. Cool.
And that'll be it.
You do so.
Yep.
All right, Eggs, you're up.
I'm just gonna walk 5, 10, 15. I'm just gonna watch.
Okay. You're just gonna observe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Dirty 20.
Okay. As you're kind of taking stock, letting your party kind of handle things, you're moving around the tree line and you see what appears to be some kind of humanoid-looking creature in the forest in front of you. You're kind of trying to like lean over the chaos and kind of make it out. It doesn't look like anything you've ever seen, but with a natural 20, you can tell it's incredibly short and it's got a really fat like face on it. It's a very strange looking creature, and it's just sitting in a tree, observing you. It almost looks like it has this dark like cloak over its head, and it's just kind of braced against a tree on top of a tree branch, just watching you. All right, that'll be your turn. Scat, you're up.
How weak is this thing?
They're
Is he-
both
is he-
hanging on. This one is absolute. This one is about bloodied, a little more than bloodied.
Okay. I'm gonna take a shot at this guy right here.
Which one? Sorry, I didn't.
Bottom one.
Bottom one. Got it. All righty, go for it.
Over 20.
Yeah, definitely hits.
14 damage.
14 damage. Nice.
Hey,
All right, he is now bloodied, or on his last legs now.
Okay.
Definitely on his last legs.
I'll take another shot at him.
Okay.
17.
17 does hit, definitely. Trying to find where my
15.
thing was. Kills it. How does it look when you kill him? What does it look like?
I shoot it goes right through, or right between his eyes. Just a quick.
You
Like
see as the
Rodimus, or not Rodimus, Octavius.
Octavius. Yeah, you see this creature as Wrecker is engaged in his werewolf form with this creature in front of him. You see this other guy this other redcap go for a swing on Wrecker on his flank. And you go, oh no, you don't. Bang! And you see as the creature lifts up its sickle, and this big smile comes across his face. And right before the blow is about to drop, the bullet goes straight through his head. The smile relaxes, the eyes roll back in their head, and they just fall backwards dead.
Nice.
very happy.
Alrighty. Is that your turn?
Yeah. It's...
Alrighty. Next up is the red caps. So this one is going to. What is he gonna do here?
There's only one left, right?
There is only one left. Yeah.
Didn't know if there was any hidden that we didn't see.
Maybe
Talk
there
about.
is.
Yeah, it's just gonna take stock of its situation and kind of look around, realize it's pretty shit out of luck right now. I guess here let's roll an intelligence check for it. Oh no, okay, it's gonna keep swinging. Natural 2 on the intelligence check. All right, so 3 attacks against you, Wrecker.
Okay.
That's a 11.
No.
18 plus 6, 24. And a 14 plus 6, dirty 20. So the first one, the first attack is 7 points of slashing damage. And the second attack is another 7 points of slashing damage. So 14 halved to 7.
Yep. Sounds good.
Alrighty. And then it is going to use its movement to turn around and just try to bolt this direction. You both get attack of opportunities against it if you'd like to.
Okay.
Octavius and Wrecker.
That's a dirty 20.
Oh, yeah.
$16 damage.
Yeah, kills it. I'm not even going to write it as damage. Dead. As it's beginning to run away, Wrecker, you see it begin to take off, but it's like so slow with these giant boots on. You're trying to run away with. In your werewolf form, you just leap forward and take a bite out of one of its legs and rip the Achilles heel out of it, and it just falls to the floor and bleeds out dead.
Nice.
Got those big ass boots on, dude.
Thinking of like Legend of Zelda Iron Boots or something.
Yeah,
Like that.
the water dungeon.
Oh.
Oh man.
misfitting.
Alrighty. So combat quiets down. The bodies of these creatures lay on the floor in these kind of strange looking, almost like circular mushroom kind of patterns. It feels like some of these leaves and mushrooms and rocks are placed here in a very intentional way. You're not exactly sure why they are the way they are, but they're positioned in a very intentional manner. But it doesn't seem like anything is trying to attack you anymore. So what would you like to do?
First things first, I want to try and get a closer look at what I saw on the tree line.
Okay, roll a perception check.
19.
Okay. Looking ahead at the tree line, you see the creature is still there. And as you take a couple of steps forward and begin to look at it, you realize that it's a creature of some kind. It looks like it has a really large, almost like a tattered beard, like this black beard that extends almost the entire length of it. And it's crouched on a tree branch, kind of like holding the side of the tree itself for kind of like support. And upon closer look, you see this hair that just comes back in this weird, almost like dreadlock like pattern, and it goes all the way down the back of this creature's leg. And as it's kind of holding there, it sees you as it recognizes you, and you see it pull some of its hair out of its, like, grab some of its hair, not pull it out of its head,
I'll be
but
right back.
grab some of its hair, lasso it in a circle, throw it at a tree, and then swing to another tree like Tarzan, but using its hair.
It's wild.
What the fuck?
It doesn't look threatening in any way, does it?
It didn't appear to be threatening. It was tiny. It was like about the size of Scatch, maybe even smaller. It was
Okay.
pretty small. In D&D world, it would be considered small. But it was just like gray skin, just looked very, very strange. Never seen anything quite like it.
Can I examine the bodies and see if they're something that I can recognize?
Sure. What are you looking for specifically? What do you mean by recognize?
Like if they're like a dwarf or a gnome or halfling?
Oh, okay, sure. Go ahead. If we can roll an investigation check if you'd like to.
Let's see. That is 12.
12. Okay, these creatures do resemble gnomes or like really short, like old men. They have gray skin, or not gray skin, sorry, gray beards and like really tarnished skin, really long fingernails, gnarly. You know, they're missing probably the vast majority of their teeth. And they have on the rest of their attire is pretty basic, you know, just like a brown shorts and shirt and things like that on a couple of them, ripped and dirtied, especially the ones that were underground. But the distinguishing quality about them is they have these bright red hats on, and you see some of them are dotted with like mushroom like kind of designs on them to give off this appearance of like a mushroom, which you gather is probably what Eggs saw when he approached this circle. And then laying at their feet is this massive sickle, almost about the size of them themselves. I mean, it's a massive sickle. You really wonder how a creature this size could even wield a sickle that large. But yeah, they don't appear to be like anything you've ever seen before. They're nasty looking, you know, creatures. They're just, yeah, they're awful. They look terrible, humanoid, you know, yeah, just not good.
So I don't recognize them at all. Like nothing I would be able to recognize, like a race.
They don't appear to be a specific race. No, they resemble like gnomes in their sort of like stature and, you know, the various other qualities about them. But you gather that this is a completely different creature. This is not a gnome. They might have maybe descended from gnomes or like a different species of gnomes. Perhaps you're not exactly sure. But their arms are too long to be gnomes. You know, gnomes are proportionately, you know, their arms and legs are about the size if you were just to shrink a human. These creatures have really long arms. Their nails are black and really long. You know, their facial features don't resemble anything like any gnome you've ever seen.
All right.
What else are you guys doing?
Are we like still in initiative right now?
No,
Oh, okay.
definitely not.
I thought. Okay.
Man, where the fuck are we, Gargle?
Don't ask me this. I don't know where we are. I didn't choose the door, by the way.
Can I look around and see if like this area would be familiar with, you know, the area that we're in or that we were in, like around Perth and, you know.
Oh yeah,
Euronymous?
just geographically speaking.
Yeah,
you mean?
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and roll this would be a survival check for you, just to figure out if you recognize maybe some landmarks or things like that.
That's 15.
15, yeah. So you are obviously very familiar with just the immediate kind of vicinity around the city of Earth. You've moved in and out of that city smuggling product and moving around that area. Gargle especially would be familiar with this, but for you specifically, Poirot, this looks nothing like you've ever seen before. That sunset, you know, that battle took, you know, maybe 2 or 3 minutes or something like that, and you kind of take a moment to regather yourselves and stuff, and you examine the sun, and again, it hasn't moved at all. The sun hasn't set or hasn't risen in any capacity since you guys entered this area. The trees you don't recognize, the mushrooms you don't recognize, even the air here feels like lighter and almost like crisper. It almost has like a more like the area around you is more in tune with Mother Nature than it would be, you know, in a city or even the city outside of Earth, the area outside of Earth.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know I don't know where we are, man.
If you don't know where we are, then I definitely don't know where we are.
Yeah, I think these doors are leading us somewhere, maybe in a different dimension. I'm not entirely sure, but
What's a dimension?
What's a text?
What's a text?
What? Text? What do you mean?
Like,
Yeah. Like, do we continue exploring here, or like, I'm not entirely sure what we do here.
I say we go back inside the door and continue on our journey.
Continue through the maze.
Yes.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well,
I think this
if-
world is a bit too much for us right now.
Maybe for you.
Actually, kind of damaged. Never mind. He doesn't say that.
You can't take words back, Sketch.
if this door led us to another dimension, is there a possibility that the last world we were in wasn't our own?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a pretty good thought, you know. Maybe we should try and find an exit to the maze.
You sure? Cause maybe we can follow some trail.
That is true. There are such things as trails.
What about our boat, Poro?
Our boat?
Our boat.
Well, didn't that prisoner say something about archipelago?
Yeah, we could figure it out, mate.
What was it? What archipelago? Oh shit.
Andronine, maybe? I don't know. That sounds right.
I like the little pat yourself on the back.
Sounds right.
Shit.
Yeah,
I didn't
good
write-
job.
I don't think I wrote it down, boys, but yeah, I think
What
that
the Molly?
I think that last door was somewhere on our planet, archipelago. I forget because I didn't write it down. Next time I will, I promise. But I think we should explore the maze more.
Okay.
Write what down?
The name of the archipelago. I didn't write it down.
He just keeps drinking. He doesn't know what you're talking about.
Oh. All right. You guys want to head back?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
All right.
Okay, so as you guys begin to like make your way back into the area, you kind of clean up and make sure you gather all your belongings and things. What is your guys' like passive perception? Can you guys read me off your passive perceptions?
Mine's 11.
It's
11?
like 10. It's like 10 plus.
16.
It's 10 plus your wisdom modifier,
Oh, okay. So
or
10.
your perception modifier. I mean.
Oh, 13.
Oh, is it 10 plus perception?
Yeah.
Yeah, 10.
Is it your perception modifier? Then mine is 18.
Yeah.
You don't have a +8 perception modifier.
I have 5 wisdom and then proficiency in it.
Oh shit.
I don't know that proficiency adds. Does
It does. It does.
It
yeah.
does?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well. Okay. Sorry,
Rona.
choking out a peanut. That's good. So anybody basically above a 13, but especially Hueros, coming down from the path that you were before, you hear this sort of a familiar sound to Hueros. To the rest of you, it sounds like. And then all of a sudden you hear.
It's a beluga whale.
In the
And
middle of the woods.
then you hear again. Sounds like the sound of like thunder striking a tree and then it falling down.
Hmm. You said that's familiar to me?
Yes.
Oh, just the sound of the tree falling down.
No, the sound of the creature.
Oh, do I know what it is?
I direct message you on the application Discord.
Oh, you did.
You are a turkey. You know that?
I didn't see the notification.
Oh shit, man. So we all heard that?
We all heard something. He's the only one that probably recognizes it.
Oh,
Was what
okay.
is what Pat's saying.
Yeah, actually, come to think of it, it would have been Dio that recognized it.
Okay. Then I have no clue.
Yeah, I just remembered it would have been Dio. But you all hear the noise anyway. It sounds like the cry of a creature and then like a tree being impacted and then falling over.
How close was that? Or did it sound?
Maybe quarter mile.
Quarter mile. Yeah. We should still go back, right? Even with that thing.
It sounded kind of friendly to me.
Kind of friendly?
A little bit.
So are you saying you want to go back?
Why not?
Well, I mean, we got this whole maze thing to go through. We still got to find the exit. We have like
Look.
maybe five different doors to go through.
I understand.
Yeah.
But we got a ship in the last one. What if we get a catapult in this one?
What?
A catapult?
Could be.
I got a better idea.
Uh-huh.
We go back to the maze and we try and finish it.
I got a better idea.
Yeah, what's that?
We look around more.
I mean,
Yes.
Pretty good, thanks.
Wrecker, the thing is that if we explore through every door that we go through, we're going to be doing this for maybe a month or more.
What if the gods want us to do this?
Which gods? Which gods?
Vandria?
I don't think Vandria cares about us.
Breaking the meta.
Wait, what? I was lagging there. What'd you say?
You have time to
I beg to differ. She's given me some pretty sweet powers. I'd say she cares quite a bit. Have we? I mean, this is the second portal we've gone through. Have we come up with any reason why these portals exist within this maze?
Absolutely not. We have not.
These appear to be totally random locations, then, yes?
Yep. Yeah. Yes, they do.
Maybe, but maybe not.
I mean, I don't even know where the fuck this is right now.
What even is
Did I get to hear that? Did Octavius hear that?
Oh yeah.
Does it sound like
It's
it's
getting
getting
closer?
closer?
Nope. About the same
Okay.
distance.
Can I
You
make
gather they're about maybe quarter mile to a mile in front of where you are.
Can I make like an active perception check against that?
You could, sure, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Just to try to determine what exactly.
Yeah, so I just kind of like, I mean, if I recognize maybe like what it is, if I can get like a better look at it maybe or something.
Sure.
Yeah, it's an 11.
11. You gather that it is about, if you continue down this path here, this path this way, it's in that direction. That was a terrible drawing. Let me do that again.
Do we want to go see what the thing is?
It's down this pathway here.
I wonder if going through these portals, if there is some purpose, and it may be a red herring. It's hard to say, but I do feel as though we should gather more intel. And right now, this seems to be something that we can follow to gather some clues.
You think we should stay?
Oh,
I think that it might be important to understanding more about this maze.
That's what I would say.
It may be here to throw us off the trail. It may be, but that maze is also difficult, and we have no information.
So you mean we should stay?
I believe that we should stay, and we should figure out what it is what's going on here, where we are, why maybe this portal has been created to come to this place.
Do you want to investigate the land?
I
and
see
if there's
I
anything
do.
significant about the land.
That is my personal opinion.
I put on you. Right.
I mean, yes, it was Wrecker's idea. I endorse it.
Wow, Wrecker, you're super smart.
Yeah, we should look for the nearest town.
Oh, you think there's a town here?
I mean, maybe there might be. I mean, the nearest town will give us more info, right? About what this area is about, and the local what you say, cults?
Cults.
Yes, that's why we're here, right?
Right, but you think there's more cults? You say there's only the one.
Well, I mean, it'll give us more information about the one that we're chasing. Maybe. Hopefully.
Scatch, what do you think?
You know what? He steps towards Poro. I'm with this thing.
Yeah. We're together.
Are you now? Oh, I didn't know you guys felt that way about each other.
We are?
I knew you were close.
Wait.
Oh, poor Scatch. Oh.
He's confused, man. Confused.
Oh, man. Yeah, we're together. What about it?
Good for you. Nothing. Just congratulations.
Oh, okay. How about one of us climbs a big tree, finds a city or village that's nearby.
Fair. Who's the best climber?
I feel like Wrecker would be in his werewolf form.
I want to investigate this noise.
Well, yeah, and we'll look towards that. Maybe it's something big that we can see through the trees.
I'll help Octavia.
Well, I've got boots of jumping and the cemetery cloak.
It's true. Ooh, you could fly.
Oh shit.
Well, they can fly.
Can't fly, Dean. Nice try.
Can't fly.
Oh, what about the broom of flying?
I can do that. Yeah, I can fly.
Nani?
I completely forgot about that.
You're welcome.
I will get on the broom of flying and get above the trees and look for the sound that we've been hearing.
Okay. As you guys are having this conversation, I didn't want to interrupt you, but just retroactively, you're constantly hearing the sound of like these creatures, which seem pretty heavy. Like they seem like pretty large creatures, knocking these trees over for whatever reason. Right as Poro is about to mount his broom of flying, you do realize that this consistent sound that you've been hearing from these creatures has stopped.
Oh.
But I wanted to point that out, just as a bit of the world before you took off. So are you looking to take off again?
Yeah.
I didn't want to interrupt you. Okay.
Yeah. I'll
As he's
look.
doing that, paladins can use their lay on hands on themselves, correct?
Of course, yeah.
Perfect.
You just,
Yeah,
you just put your hands down your pants and do.
I'm just gonna go ahead and healing touch myself, and put myself back up to full. So I have a 15-point healing pool, and I'm down to 17 HP, which gives me back to full. So.
Okay. Cool. All right. So Poro, you want to mount your broom of flying and try to get a bird's eye view?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Alrighty. So you mount your broom of flying. You say the command word, which is. I literally have it written down. If you don't remember it,
you can't use it.
Have not told me.
Poro, you made it up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
If-
you said it.
If I
Spencer?
said it, I am
Spencer,
I
you
am
made it
too
up.
drunk right now to remember. I'm sorry,
Spencer.
Pat, but I have been drinking since 5 o'clock. Okay.
I not to be that guy, but I have a mind not to let you get on this cruise. You have to write this shit down.
I'm sorry, I
Part
don't
of the game.
remember, Pat.
Well,
Uh,
RP, that you were taking a swig from
Fly.
Sketch's, flask.
Fly.
Nope.
Fly,
Try
birdie.
this. He smacks it on the bristles part, kind of like you'd be slapping the horse's ass.
Your hand impacts like a patch of like rough bristles, and they kind of like poke into your skin. It's kind of like, oh, it kind of hurts.
Screw you, Poro.
How's that my fault, man? Come on.
Spencer, I will give you one time.
Dude,
you guys, we've been listen to me.
I'm
Listen to me.
six
This is
deep
Pat the
right
DM.
now, bro. Okay.
Pat the DM talking.
I'm
Listen,
6 deep.
This is for everybody. Ben, are you back? Ben back? Oh my god.
No.
No,
This is for everybody but
he's
Ben.
jacking
apparently.
off to some fucking toes right now, bro.
This
okay?
is for everybody. Listen.
You blame him?
Listen. This is for everybody, and I'll tell Ben. You guys have been playing this campaign for 2.5 years. There's this shit you gotta remember. From this point forward, I'm being dead ass. From this point forward, if you do not remember magical items, keywords to activate your spells, spell components, any of that information that you don't write down, you don't know the person's name, this is going to start affecting your story. You guys have been playing this game for a long time. You know what to do. Okay.
President Pat's taking off the training wheels,
I'll let it
boys.
go now. I'll let
About
it go.
time.
This is your last. This is your last freebie. I swear to
Damn.
God, Spencer. I'm being
I'm
dead ass.
sorry, Pat.
Oh.
I'm
You don't
6
get any
deep.
more. If you forget a
I don't-
character's name,
I don't know what I'm
that will
doing.
affect you socially in social circles. If you forget spell casting components, that will affect your spell. Like you guys,
Hey.
this is real shit now.
I
okay?
spent 50 gold on a diamond, okay? For
Yeah,
chromatic
okay.
orb.
So your command word is boobida bop.
Wait, what?
No wonder you didn't remember it. Terrible.
Boobida bop. That is the command word that
Not
you
terrible.
came up with. Boobida bop.
Did I really?
Or something to that. I wrote boobida bop. It was something to that nature. And I was gonna let you off free if you had,
What the
if
fuck?
you got close to it. I don't think it was exactly right, but it was close enough where I just wrote down like nonsense, and I was just thinking to myself, if you got close, it's fine.
When the fuck did I say that? What the
So,
hell?
let's go
when I
back through the
first
video
told you
logs that
through the
you
maze.
saved.
Yeah, through the maze. The first time when you tried to get on the broom through the maze.
Holy shit.
It was something to that nature because I have it written down, and in my mind when I wrote it down, I said, as long as he gets close, that's good enough for me. That's what I said to
Oh,
myself.
Jesus Christ.
So it will just say boobida bop.
Boobida bop. Fly me
Okay.
high.
You see Poro start to ascend briefly on his broom as it starts to kind of like float, almost rock back and forth like if he was on like a wave, very gently. And it's got like a nice leather seat to it and stuff like that. It has a little seat belt buckle, a leather strap with a little buckle on it, so you
Aw.
can stay strapped in. It's pretty nice. But you say boobida boop.
Boobity bop. That's what I say.
Sure, whatever. And you take to the skies.
Yep.
Okay. As you take to the skies, you start to fly up above the tree canopy, and the more you fly through this space, as the wind is kind of whipping, your horns, all your clothes and things. It's a very, very. It's almost like sticking your head out the window on like a summer day. It's very nice. It's incredibly soothing. It's one of the more pleasant experiences you've had flying in a long time. And as you start to climb and climb and climb, as you level out, you get a decent perspective on this world, and it is just about as alien to you as anything you've ever seen. This forest that you're in currently extends for a pretty large portion until you can see off in the distance, maybe about a quarter mile or so, is a massive waterfall. The waterfall, the height of the waterfall is easily 2 to 3 miles tall. It's huge. Its scale is nearly impossible. From this perspective, it's several miles out, but you can see a quick stream of water splashing through. From your perspective as well, you see a massive pool of water in that same distance where this water from this waterfall is coalesced and is briefly sitting closer to your perspective. And as you kind of do a 180, you realize you're at the end of what appears to be a forest of some kind. Past this large waterfall structure, maybe another a quarter mile beyond, you see an open plain, just open field, where your vision meets the horizon and you can no longer see farther than that. Closer to where you are currently, you see these what is the sound of these this call it this corruption of noise that has been making its way through. And as you kind of float in the air and sort of lean and try to see if there's a way that you can kind of pick out a cool not a cool necessarily, like a better image of what's in front of you, the creatures that are there are massive creatures. The one that you see is easily the size of I don't even know how to describe it. Probably weighs over 7 or 8 tons. It's easily 15 feet long. It's got this giant a spiked tail on the back and these sharp spikes on its spine, and you can see it's been knocking these trees over with its tail. You gather that you see the last remnants of one of them swinging its tail. It impacts a tree and it topples the tree over very slowly as you do that. They're incredibly massive in scale. Roll me a history check, if you would, please.
Yes, sir. Oh shit. That's actually pretty good. 19.
19. This creature resembles one that you're at least familiar with in a flash. You saw this creature stampeding through the streets of Hearth for only a brief moment in time. A few moments before you met Sketch. This creature is very similar in size to that creature, and it's a little bit skinnier, possibly a different species, but it's the same kind of make and design as that creature that you saw burrowing through the streets and exploded out of the city of Hearth and continue to run out.
Good times.
Oh, when Dio let all those dinosaurs loose.
That was fun.
Yeah, the gorilla.
That was like the side. That was like the side story in that Star Wars movie.
Man.
Like the really shitty one.
We have to do this. We have to be good people. Like,
yeah, they released the animals, but not the slave children. You know that?
Do they really?
Yeah.
That's what Levi did.
Yep.
I didn't see any slave children.
You weren't looking hard enough.
They're there.
They were there, weren't they, Pat?
No, they weren't there. No slave children.
Sorry.
Oh shit! Damn it.
So you see this wide open field with these creatures that are moving through. The creature that you saw that was still knocking over trees, it appears to be the only creature left in the forest that's knocking things over. And there's a brief moment of almost like this surreal calm that takes over the forest. And for a moment, like the ambient sort of like wildlife that you've experienced here has come to a complete stop. Great timing music. As you start to hone in visually, your eyes start to adjust to the light. You kind of block out the sunset from the one side, and you're trying to get a better angle. You've noticed that all of these creatures have moved into the forest except for one of them. Roll me a perception check.
All right. That is 18.
18. You're wondering for a brief moment why in the world these creatures would scatter like that, leaving this one creature who admittedly is smaller compared to the rest of them, but not by much. I mean, these creatures are not small by any capacity. And then the silence starts to take you, and you start to like, almost do an instinctual like double take to one side, and then you see it. Something off in the horizon, this black mass starts coming through the air in from your right to left. So that would be from your, flip this, east to west. And all of a sudden, you honing in on, I keep saying all of a sudden, you start honing in with your ears, just focusing on the silence, and you hear
Like wings?
like wings. And then all of a sudden, and in a flash, you hear this cry of this creature. And as it starts to come into perspective, you realize that it is a massive black dragon.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
And as it
shit.
moves right to left, it starts dive bombing towards where this creature is left. And as this creature that's in the woods that's knocking over this trees realizes in a moment, it starts to turn and starts to gallop away towards the woods. But the black dragon is gaining faster and faster and faster. And before you know it, this dragon swoops down, grabs this tree herbivore creature in its claws, knocks over about 15 or 20 trees in its wake before and picking back up and letting out a cry as it just descends and continues off towards the direction of the sunset.
I go back
Nice.
down to the party.
Do we see that or just him?
You would have heard the cries, definitely.
I go back.
Or what was that?
I go back down to the party, and I tell them, let's get the fuck out of here, boys. Okay.
Oh, you don't want to
Let's-
stay?
Let's. I
Yeah,
just,
what's wrong with you?
I just saw. Does it seem like a fully grown dragon to me?
How much would Poro know about dragons?
Probably not a lot, actually.
Okay, roll me a nature check then.
All right. 14.
14. This, from your basic understanding of dragons and the fact that you've been up close and personal with a dragon before, this one was massive, larger than at least 5 to 6 times larger than Sherdala was. It's, I mean, yeah, it is. Whatever it is, it's big, it's old, and it wasn't fucking around.
Yeah. I just saw a black dragon, maybe 5 times the size of the dragon that we fought on that mountain.
You're a liar.
I am not lying. We should leave this place and never come back. Okay?
I bet I could shoot my gun, get it over if you wanted to try to kill it.
No,
Here,
no.
let me shoot it at the sky real quick.
No, Sketch. No.
Sketch. No, I'm kidding. He puts his gun up though, like he's about to do it.
No. No, we need to leave right now. Come on. Like, this is the one time I'm going to take control and tell you guys to go, okay?
Fine. Let's go.
We need to move on and go through that door.
Sketch pouts and moves towards it.
It'll be okay, Sketch. I'm sure we'll meet many other monsters you can shoot, okay? We need to go and never come back. Poro starts heading towards the door.
Okay. You guys see for a brief moment as you're kind of collecting yourself and walking, you kind of almost instinctually do a kind of a head count. You realize that Hueros isn't with you.
Do we see him?
Hey, where's the lizard man?
Yep. As you guys look around, you see Hueros is just casually walking into the forest down in this direction over here.
Over where?
Down here.
Oh, down. Oh, okay.
Wayros!
I'll try and run up to him and try and drag him back.
Okay. As you begin to run up, like, sprinting up towards him, you see for a brief flash what your party member, Hoyros, was actually walking towards. There was that creature that was in the wilderness with that weird hair and the long beard, the short kind of features. As it sees you sprinting, Hoyros, you see its eyes go wide as it turns and grabs a loop of its hair and throws it into a tree and starts jumping away from you.
I look back at Poro.
What? Let's go, man.
I want to figure out what this is. Stay back, you stupid tiefling.
What? Oh my! Okay. I just saw a dragon. Okay, I just saw a fully grown dragon, and I think it's time that we leave. Okay.
What color was it?
It was black. I don't know much
Do I
about
know
dragons, but I know that dragons are dangerous.
Do I know anything about the colors of dragons?
Roll a nature check.
Nature is 16.
16. Yeah, you would know just your basic understanding of the chromas of various dragons. This black dragons are they are some of the oldest dragons to exist on this planet, as far as you know, based on your brief understanding of the chroma conflicts. Black dragons themselves are they spit poison, whereas blue dragons might spit. Sometimes they spit fire, sometimes they spit ice, water, white dragons spit ice. Red dragons spit fire, that kind of thing. There's different, depending on the chroma, does different things. Black dragons spit poison, and they're usually found in swamps. What the brief knowledge of kind of your history of the creatures, that they primarily hang out in swampy, marshy kind of areas, but are known to deviate to other areas for food and, especially during the chroma conflict, for war and battle and stuff like that.
And in the grand scheme of chromatic dragons, are these on the good side or evil side?
All chromatic dragons are evil.
Oh, okay.
They are either neutral evil or chaotic evil.
Hey, just like in RuneScape.
The metal dragons, like the platinum dragon, silver dragon, golden dragon, those are metallic dragons are good, or at least chaotic neutral. But all chromatic dragons are evil.
Gonna ask Poro.
Well, what was it doing?
It was hunting some sort of, big animal. I think it was the one that we saw before. I think it's time that we leave this place. We gotta go through that door again, okay? We can't stay here. Like, there's a fucking dragon, okay? We can't kill a fucking dragon.
We did before?
Not a fully grown dragon. That was a
pretty
baby.
big.
That was a baby dragon. We didn't kill the fully grown dragon.
Not a baby.
What do you think, Octavius?
That was a baby dragon.
A baby dragon?
Baby dragon. That's exactly what it was. Yes, I'm 6 deep, okay? Shit.
Drinking out of Sketch's thing?
Yeah. I'm drinking out of Sketch's thing. I'm so stressed. I'm just constantly drinking.
Gonna say,
I understand you've grown up in a city, but there's a little thing about ecosystems. A large predator is not going to hunt small prey it doesn't deem worthy of taking its time for. And if it was hunting a big thing, as you said, then I think that it has no reason to attack us unless we provoke it.
Well,
I think
mean,
we're fine.
Okay. I guess it's a group decision.
Well, but is there? Did you see anything of value or anything to really search for in this area while you were up there? You know, did you see a town?
Did I see a town? Pat?
When you were looking up, no, you saw an absolutely zero sign of civilization to the far stretches of the horizon in every direction. You saw nothing.
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
That's unfortunate.
This may be the one time we retreat from a, potential fight.
Excuse me.
Temporarily, okay? We may be coming back, okay?
Look, if this thing wasn't coming after us, we could be quiet.
I agree. Let's continue on our quest. We are on a very noble quest. I point at Octavius. Octavius, it's noble. Yes.
It is.
Then let's go.
Well, let's go.
All right, he's
back
the
to
leader.
the maze.
We gotta listen to the leader.
All right, so you guys take some time and return to the maze.
Yeah.
Stories.
Give
Alrighty.
We could toss up
5 minutes in here.
No, you can get everything everywhere.
Just
You can
be careful next time when you start picking some mushrooms, okay? Hueros?
I will never stop picking mushrooms.
I didn't say that. I said be careful when you start picking some mushrooms.
You gotta listen. Listen.
Hey, hey, Eggs, a little healing for your rat friend.
Yes, I will. Just give me 5 minutes out here.
No, we're leaving.
That's perfect, because I gotta go piss. BRB.
Oh my gosh. Piss on the way.
You guys can go through the door. I want a little bit more time to figure out what I was looking at.
You're gonna get snatched up by a dragon.
Looking for a new character?
Demonic.
Oh yeah, well he's gonna speak yum yum after you're gone.
I don't even know how to respond to that. I'm gonna turn around and walk towards the woods again.
Okay.
Back over here, and I'm just like kind of walking, looking
All
for
right,
that
we're-
thing I saw.
We're all gonna leave him.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not waiting there.
Yeah, I'm not waiting. No, don't want to get snatched up by a dragon.
All right. So as you split the party, what languages does Hueros know?
Draconic and Common.
Okay.
I'll stay with him.
Okay. What languages does Wrecker know?
Common, deep speech, Dwarvish, Kenku.
Okay. A little bit of everything. Kenku isn't really a language. It's more of just like mimicking sounds. Yeah.
It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
Okay. So you guys begin to progress through the forest, separating from your party. You start to walk, and you get about 2 minutes into this forest, and the forest itself almost seems like it's alive. There are parts of it that feel almost like the trees are taking breath, and the ground like shifts. And as you turn around, and check behind you for someone following you or something, it almost feels like the terrain itself moves as you are moving through the forest. It's very disorienting. It feels like just the nature here is its own kind of entity. As you begin to move forward, I need both of you to roll me a perception check.
Who's going forward without
Wrecker and
Hueros and I?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Hueros and Wrecker.
Okay.
Perception 21.
Perception 21. Okay.
11.
11. Okay. So off to the side, Wrecker, you are just kind of keeping an eye, your weapon at hand, in your hand, your hammer, warhammer in hand, just kind of like examining the surroundings and making sure that everything is, you know, up to snuff here. There are a few points, you know, being in a new area, there are a few parts of this world that, you know, you're a part of right now that you don't recognize. Creatures, sounds from a far off distance. You know, you hear the plants and things almost shift and move with the breeze in new ways that you're not familiar with. Two things. The first thing, in a very far off distance, are you still a werewolf?
No,
Okay.
I reverted
So-
back after the fight.
In the very far off distance, probably in the direction of like in the north, sorry, in the south direction, but a little bit off from the door, you hear very
cat.
distinct sounds of what sound to be like dogs or wolves or something like that. And as you progress, hyper aware of that, you come across this weird, almost looks like a hovel looking thing. It's a large tree that's based this house. It looks like a house that's based inside this tree. It has a door and a small window carved in the front of it, as well. It's pretty large, maybe 15 across the base of the tree itself. And as you kind of look up the base of the tree, you see these like black strands of like something that are hanging off the branches of the tree. You're not exactly able to identify what they are. You're about like 20 feet away from the door. But there's these weird kind of dangling black like threads that are kind of hanging off this tree at varying heights as you approach.
Wow, check this place out, werewolves.
I look over.
Interesting.
Also, I may have heard a wolf over by where the other guys are going. That's just my wolf sense, I like to call it.
I sort of doubt him, but I say,
Yes, we will keep an eye out for that.
I want to go up to that tree.
Mm-hmm.
And did you say there was a door on it?
There is a small door. So as you approach the tree itself, there's almost like a path up to the door.
Yeah. Okay.
And there are a few small like rocks and things like that that are kind of decorating around the outside of this space. And it almost looks like they're kind of pushed off, the rocks almost pushed off to the side, and there's a path that leads directly to this small door. I mean, barely the size of Sketch, if that.
I'm gonna walk up to it and does Wavros know that knocking is a thing? I don't know. I'd have to think.
That'd be you, my guy.
I'm like, I'm not sure. I'm sure that there were. Yeah, he knows that knocking is a thing. I'm just gonna like gently knock on it.
Okay. So you gently knock on the door. Five seconds. 10 seconds. No, seemingly no response.
Maybe we open it.
And then as you say that, you feel the ground underneath your feet start to shake. The pebbles start to kick up underneath you. And then out of the rocks explodes this 10-foot tall rock creature that looms over top of you. And it's made purely, it's almost like Golem from Pokemon, except it's all made of rock in its entirety. And as it slowly like pushes towards you, what are you doing?
I am running away.
Okay.
It's Gollum.
Wrecker, what are you doing?
It's just 10 feet.
It's 10 feet tall, yeah, and it just came. It sort of rose out of the ground from one of where these rocks are, and it kind of coalesced itself, and it's just kind of like very slowly moving towards you.
I'll run away.
Okay.
But that was a hard
Um,
decision.
As you guys are running away, I need you both to make me a dexterity saving throw.
How far away are they right now?
Probably about like a 5 and a half.
no. That's a luck.
11.
11. Okay.
Why are you so bad at this game?
Okay. 21.
21. Okay. So as you're running, Wrecker, you're running away, you hear the golem very slowly just kind of like progressing behind you. It's not keeping speed with you or anything. It's just moving in that direction. You're just running. You get about 60 feet before you turn around and realize that Wrecker is not with you. Wrecker, as you are trying to sprint away, you feel this sensation of this rope thing wrap around your body in a rapid pace. It just goes and goes and goes and goes and
I
goes.
succeeded.
And it, yes, I know.
Okay.
You got away. Hueros did not. Did I mix the two up?
I think you just said record.
I got away.
Oh yeah, Wrecker got away. Hueros did not.
Oh, okay.
And it just keeps roping around you, roping around you, and you are considered grappled. And as you look for a brief moment where this is coming from, almost emerging, what you didn't recognize as first was a rock that existed in the first place, is actually this creature that you've been seeing. It blended in with the rock so well that you guys didn't notice its existence. And it is attached to this rope-like thing that's wrapped around you. And as you take a moment and examine it, you realize that the rope is actually its hair.
Oh.
And it is wrapped, its hair has wrapped around you in easily a like 40-foot long section of it. One strand is attached to you, and it kind of just slowly walks out of the space. It very, very trepidatiously kind of steps out. You can attempt to break the grapple if you'd like to.
Does it look like it's aggressive?
Roll an insight check.
I guess grappling you wasn't
Oh,
enough, huh?
damn it. Natural one.
Yeah, this is a creature from, that you're really not familiar with. You've never seen it before, so it's hard to read.
It's pretty stone-faced.
So anyway,
Wow. Nice
I
joke.
thought it was good.
Nice joke, dude.
you could attempt to break the grapple if you'd like to. Slowly moving towards you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. Wait, could I use Misty Step to break it?
I believe you could. Does Misty Step remove your grapple condition?
I think it does.
Doesn't say. It just says briefly you teleport up to 30 feet to an occupied space.
I would say, yeah, definitely.
All right, I'm just gonna Misty Step out of it 30 feet away to
Okay.
wherever, like in the direction of Wrecker.
Okay, so you Misty Step away as the pile of cloth, or not cloth, the hair like kind of substance that's coming out of this creature lands on the floor, and then in a brief moment it goes Seru Holomal, a language you don't understand, and it kind of extends its hand out.
What the fuck?
Like a handshake.
Spencer, you're not here.
I
No,
know.
like a hand, like stop, like a hand out, extending, like stop what you're doing, kind of thing.
Okay, I'm gonna stop.
I'm
going to like put up the finger like 1 second. And oh god, this is not gonna work. I'm gonna attempt to ritually cast comprehend language, just like on the ground.
It takes a brief moment and kind of like looks confused, and then in Dwarvish it says, "Please wait a moment." You recognize this Wrecker because you speak Dwarvish.
And do I hear that?
You hear, "Please wait a moment."
Where
It
is?
sees you react and goes, "Do you understand me?"
I know.
I do.
You don't understand, right? Because you're ritually casting.
Oh
right?
wait, no, I don't understand it yet.
You don't understand Dwarvish,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, yeah. So it'll take a minute for me to. I thought you said that the ritual already.
No. He's speaking to Wrecker because he understands.
Gotcha.
This creature speaks Dwarvish.
All right.
Do you understand me, large creature? Yeah. Please do not be afraid. I'm not here to hurt you.
What
unless
about
you are
that?
here to hurt me.
I mean, you're not screaming at me with a little mini scythe. So, I think we're
No.
good.
As a matter of fact, I am not. I'm here to thank you for your good deeds.
Our good deeds?
Yes, your good deeds. Those creatures have been bothering me for quite some time, and you have dealt with them in a way that I have not been able to. I'm here to extend my thank you.
And you see him the spooled up kind of wrap that that Hueros teleported out of is slowly just kind of like absorbing back into the creature's body.
Well, like a reward?
You could say that, yes. Are you familiar with this place that you find yourself in? Do you know where you are?
Well, somebody else from my group said that this might not be our world. So,
Indeed.
maybe not.
Indeed.
But I know I'm standing right here.
You are, and I must thank you for your service to me. What is your name, good man?
Wrecker. Son of Blecker.
Every time that just gets me. I just love how formal it is.
Wrecker, son of Blecker. It is a pleasure to meet you, and does your friend understand me?
Wayros, can you hear him?
I say,
not yet. Give me,
how many more minutes would it be?
It's only been a few seconds.
Okay, so
give me 10 minutes.
He says he can't hear you yet.
That's quite all right. In your language or in common, you may call me Josiah.
Well, how's it going, Josiah?
Well, much better now, seeing as you've dealt with those terrible creatures for me. I'll tell you what. I would like to offer you a reward. Would you care to...
And he stops for a moment and examines your features and goes,
Well, I'm not sure that you'll fit inside, but I would like to offer you a gift from my home. Will you wait a moment? Please, do not run. Do not be afraid.
And you see this rock golem that you now recognize as a rock golem has come up behind this creature and is just like, almost looming over like a protective guardian over this creature. You can see small pebbles and dust kind of like just retroactively kind of falling off of its form.
Oh yeah, I'll wait here.
Very well. It will only be a moment. Please wait here.
Okay.
And it turns around and walks into the hovel that you saw earlier.
Cool.
Do you want to do anything about? Do you talk amongst yourselves for a minute? Because he doesn't come right back. So
okay.
Wayros, why could I hear him when you couldn't hear him?
You do know about languages, right?
I know that sometimes people say stuff and I can't really hear what they're saying too well. I just think that they're maybe not talking too up to the level. Since I'm kind of tall.
Think of it as they are speaking words that you don't know, and so you understand the ones you do, and you don't understand the ones you don't. Yes.
That's pretty good.
I just understand what they're saying, because that's hearing, right? I can hear. Did your
yes.
hearing just go out there for a minute or something?
No, like if I say,
I'm just gonna say a word in Draconic. I don't know Draconic.
if
What,
I
what does
say,
it sound like?
I don't know. I don't know what Draconic. I don't know. Dude, I have
What's
no
a language you know?
I
That's
know
not
Draconic, but I don't in
Oh,
me.
okay.
Levi does
Yeah, I'm
not.
saying Levi, just make it up. What does it sound like?
Well, I know it has like a certain kind of like syllable um uh theme, but I can't. I don't know. Here, let me look something up.
It's fine. Just continue.
Okay.
Kuka.
if I say
What in Draconic?
you don't
What was
understand.
that?
You don't understand that word.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you.
But if I am talking in this language, common, what I'm speaking right now, you understand me.
Yeah. 'Cause you're talking. Right? Am I getting it?
Yes, but if I say something like layer gone, you don't understand what that word means.
Well, I just heard layer gone. So,
Yes, but that's not what I said.
did you eat like a cake? A little
I-
bit of it?
No, I didn't speak any kind of word that you know.
I thought I mean, I know what the words layer and gone mean. Right?
Yes, you know.
I know. Okay. Good.
It's at this moment where the Josiah, the creature that you met, comes out, and he's holding in his hand a spooled up portion of his hair. And he comes out, and you see the rock golem keep pace with this creature, almost like a dog is just following him. You hear the of like the rocks grinding as it's just moving in this space. And Josiah comes up to you, like in a very presentary way, and goes, "This is all I have to offer, but this is quite valuable. Please take it as a token of my thank you." And he's just holding off a big spool of his hair. He says, "Well, my kind is hunted for their hair. It's has certain properties that are very, let's call them magical.
Oh.
And I am willing to offer up a portion of my own hair to you as a thank you. Here." And he kind of extends it out towards Wrecker.
Do you mind if you let me know what it could do?
Oh, it can do all sorts of things. For me, it's able to, well, why don't you ask your lizard friend exactly what it did, and let that speak for itself.
Well,
He kind of gestures it out towards you, Wrecker.
Thank you. I'll take it.
You're very welcome.
By the way, what are you? What is your kind?
He thinks for a moment and goes, in common, it's called, and he speaks in common this word, Kored.
Oh, okay.
How do you spell that?
Korred.
And do you know where we are?
Well, not so much as where you are, as much as when or how you are. This place is not traditional in your. I'm assuming where you came from. You are from Alun, is that correct?
Yeah.
He kind of smiles and he kind of. Yes. Many of your kind come through these parts only to, unfortunately, become lost forever. Only one person that I know is able to successfully navigate this, well, how you say, forest, and She has not been here for a very long time. This space is something that in common is called the Feywild. It is adjacent to your world. It is not follow the same traditional rules that your world comes from. Here, the forest is its own creature, its own entity. Here, the trees breathe life. They shift and move and become angry and sad and happy, depending on how well it's treated or how poorly it's treated.
You know, we almost went here once.
I'm assuming by accident, correct?
No, we had a choice, I think, if I remember.
Many of your kind get lost here for the rest of their very short lives, unfortunately. But
Well, we were chasing a hag, and she came here.
he kind of nods acknowledgingly and says, "Yes, of course. The hags are a very difficult part of life in the Feywild, as well as many, many other creatures. But I've only seen one woman survive this place, and she's tended to deal with those creatures quite well. So,
who's that?
I did not learn her name, sadly. It was in a language I did not understand. She did not speak the common tongue that you and I share.
Was she tall and pretty?
She was quite tall and quite beautiful, yes.
Oh.
But she has not come or returned to this place for quite a long time.
Well,
as I'm sure you understand, it is very difficult to track time in the Feywild. It becomes disorienting. The trees, the grass, the creatures, they all move as one entity. The sun fixated in its position in the sky.
Oh, yeah, I definitely know that stuff.
Indeed. Well, I'm sure that you must be on your way, but please take my gift to you and return to your doorway, right? Doorway? And he kind of like cheekily kind of like asks you, like, assuming he knows where you came from. Almost like he's familiar with the door itself.
Yes, yeah, that's where we went into this place here.
Please find your way back to the door safely. And I do thank you again.
Thank you.
Yeah, he does like a very short bow. And then he says something in a very, very rough, like, to the rock creature. And they both turn around in unison and walk back towards his home.
Well, Rose, look what I got.
I look
before he leaves, he gives you a small nod and a bow, Hueros, before leaving as well. He recognizes you.
Okay, I nod back, and I say,
"Is that?"
I could like I was kind of watching what was happening while, so I can tell that that's like his hair.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. It's black and it's got like this really ropey kind of frayed texture kind of to it.
Okay. I say,
This could be a very useful tool. I'm sure that we will find some use for it somewhere.
Yeah, do you think it like stretches?
I'm not sure. If you give me some time when we bed down for the night, I could inspect it.
Sure, yeah, okay.
Alrighty. The other members of the party, these guys have been gone for about 10 minutes now.
And we've
10 years.
We've just been waiting by the door.
Scotch is just drinking.
Short rest, maybe?
Let's do it like in the maze.
Alright, that's fine.
I don't think we should short rest in the Feywild. Just above the table.
Probably not. So, yeah, we can wait for them to return, and then we can go back into the door.
Okay. So I need Wrecker and, well, you both, so I'll let you do this. I'll say either Wrecker, or Hueros can roll a survival check with advantage, or each of you can do a survival check individually without it. I'll let you choose. One of you
we're
can do it
both
with
very
advantage, or
good
both of you can do it.
at survival, and I think you're slightly better, Wayros, so you can do it with advantage.
Alright. Yeah, come on. I dropped my character sheet. Where did it go? It like slid under my desk. Hold on. Alright. First one is a 19 plus survival is plus 8. So 27.
27. Yeah, easy enough. You're able to navigate your way. You do notice that some of the plant life here has actually shifted in different directions. The path that you walked to get here is different than the path you've taken to get out. But using the single basis of like the sunrise that's fixed in the sky, you're able to use that as sort of like a traditional, like North Star almost, and you're kind of able to navigate your way back in no time at all. As you're walking, you feel free to do any RP or anything that you'd like, but Wrecker, again, you hear
that wolf.
and then further in the same area, in that same instance, I'll let you go ahead just a second, Polaris. You hear like a deep, like guttural sound, and almost in response to the creature that howled first. Go ahead.
Do I hear that, or is it just?
Oh
Wrecker?
yeah. Oh yeah.
What do you think that was? It sounds dangerous.
Sounded like a wolf.
Yes, I agree. Yeah. We should be careful.
Okay. So you guys. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say.
How did you? Oh, I suppose you don't understand languages, so you don't know why you understood him. But I don't know
Well,
what language he was speaking. I couldn't finish the ritual.
yeah, I didn't know. I don't know. I mean, I heard him. You want to talk about this again?
Jesus.
No, it's teaching you is a lost cause.
I mean, you just have ear holes, right?
Yes,
My ears, look, they come out a little bit like this. Maybe that's the reason.
Deciding to humor him, I just say,
Yes, that is a very real possibility.
Yeah.
Awesome. Very, very cool moment between you two. As you guys progress, you see after a brief period of time, maybe 10, 15 minutes, the rest of the party, you guys see Hueros and Wrecker emerge from the tree line. Wrecker holding what looks like a spool of like black rope in his hand.
What you got? Did you find something?
Jadoa. Jadua gave this to me.
All right.
Just call everybody Jim and Bob and Eric and Chris.
Oh shit, man.
Oh.
Fucking hell, man.
Good for you.
Oh.
I can't. Oh man.
Wrecker's so
I'm
fucking
sorry.
stupid. Oh man. I love it. I love it, man.
He gave me his hair. It's
Wait,
got some cool stuff.
wait, what? He gave you his hair?
Yeah, it like stretches, I think.
Some guy
Maybe it
gave
could
you his
grab,
hair?
That seems kind of creepy, man.
but it's cool hair.
Oh,
Wait,
that's
how is
amazing.
it cool?
It stretches and grabs, maybe.
It apparently has some
maybe-
special properties that make it very useful.
Maybe grabs and stretches. That's it.
Whoa,
Maybe we could choke.
that's hot.
Whoa,
Maybe I
Octavius.
could-
Whoa.
Well, if I wanted to, you know, pet Sketch's head, and I didn't want to be right next to him, I could do it.
Okay, do it right now.
I wouldn't.
Well, I don't know how to use this yet.
Okay. Well, how about we figure that stuff out after, we're back into the maze?
Well, duh. What are we waiting around for?
We were waiting for you, man. Come on.
Well, I was just busy getting rewarded for all my hard work in that fight.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Oh, Ben. Oh, shit.
Alrighty. So you guys returned into the portal?
Yeah.
Okay. I need either who's leading the charge here? Who's taking helm?
I'm leading them back to the door, the portal.
All right.
You're
Go ahead and roll
trying.
me a survival check
Oh boy.
to try to remember how you navigated your way back.
I mean, I feel like Poro would be up front also.
Oh, would you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll either give Dean advantage or both of you can roll. You decide.
What do you think,
roll,
Dean?
You roll 2.
Okay. Oh, shit.
10.
Okay.
9.
Okay.
Better. Suck it.
You guys.
No, I got
kinda-
10. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
Damn it.
You guys both got 10? Okay. So you begin to navigate your way through the forest, and as you're kind of progressing, back through the path, you have the sun on your right-hand side, kind of using that as a focal point. You walk for maybe 20, 30 minutes, and you don't recognize anything.
Oh,
And after 20 minutes, you
shit.
stop and realize, okay, this is like totally different from the way that we came in. The trees aren't even the same trees. Doesn't sound the same. Like there are things that are a lot different here.
Can I walk up to the front and say,
Do you two even have any idea what the woods are?
What? I mean, do you, man?
Yes,
What is
I
this
do.
place?
lived in the wilderness all my life. I don't think you could navigate around a single tree.
Okay, show us back to the door. All right, lizard man.
Excuse me, Poro.
Yeah.
That Jadoa man said that we were in the Feywild.
The Feywild? What's that?
Don't you remember
No.
when we were tracking down that hag?
I mean, even if I do, then we weren't even in the Feywild for long, were we?
We didn't
never-
even go.
Never went in.
We never. Oh, okay.
How's come I can remember this and you can't? Thought you were smart.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
I
there,
don't
Record.
remember things that aren't relevant to us at this current moment.
Oh,
Okay.
like your casting ward?
Get roasted. You're so roasted.
Oh shit. All right. Okay. Let's just get out of this fucking place, okay? I saw a fucking black dragon down the street. Okay,
There's no streets in the woods.
We need to get out of this place. We need to get out. Okay? We
Street.
Yeah, street. It's a metaphor for get
For
the
what?
fuck out of this forest.
Never heard that before.
Wayros, bring us to the fucking tree we came in. We need to get out of here.
oh god.
Rekka, would you like to help me navigate?
Thanks, Riker.
I guess not.
What?
He's just staring off into space.
Would you like to help me navigate us back to the doorway?
Sure.
Okay, so both of you guys roll a survival check. This time the DC is a little higher.
That one fell off my desk.
Sure it did.
Any of you guys else doing anything? Octavius, Sketch, you guys doing anything?
No.
Nope.
25.
Again,
Okay.
being
Shit.
unlucky with my luck. 9.
Don't worry about it. Hueros, an expert in navigation, is able to, reforge a path to the portal that you guys came into originally. You actually come out on the back side of it, but you hear this familiar kind of almost undulating, like sound coming from the portal itself, giving off this like radiant magical energy. So you guys actually walk past it, and Hueros turns you around, and then you're coming around the opposite side of it. But the door is there for you, ready to walk through. So you, should you choose to.
Guys, I run up to the front. I found it.
Oh shit, bud. Let's go.
All right. So do you all go through the portal?
Yeah.
Yes.
All
Hey,
right.
Sketch.
Gotta see that
Before
D1.
we go through, you want to shoot your gun in the air?
Yeah, let me do it. And he pulls it out and he shoots it in the sky.
Okay.
Close the door on him. Don't let him back in.
Holy fuck! Sketch.
You hear this. Yeah. You hear this echoing shot like blast out into, and you hear these like these birds like taking off into the sky from the scared of the shot that went off. Do you just immediately turn around and run back inside? I guess. And run through the door?
What does everyone else do? Who's out with me?
I'm hightailing it in the door.
You wanna wait?
I'm
I'll
going in the
wait
door.
with you. And see
Yeah,
what
we wait just to
I'm
see if
the
we hear
door.
anything.
Okay. So you guys are just waiting a moment to see. if
Yeah,
anything
just to see if
goes up?
anything happens.
Okay.
But I'm really
outside
close
of
to the door. Like I'm really close.
Yeah, outside of the birds running away, nothing seems to like come check you out or anything like that. Seems like you scared most of the wildlife that would have made an appearance in
Okay.
any way.
There's no dragon.
Burrow's a liar. And then
You told
Sketch
me.
walks in.
Okay.
I'll follow him.
Alrighty. So as you all go through the portal, I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw. Every person
Oh
as you
shit.
step through the portal.
Where'd my die go?
Oh,
Natural 20.
Success.
Natural 20. Oh shit.
Success. No, fail for you just because I wanted to.
Wait, what
19.
was that roll?
Wisdom saving
Wisdom
throw.
saving throw.
Oh wait.
19
rolled-
succeeds.
I rolled a
21
3
actually.
and an 11.
You guys are talking at the same time. What now?
Oh, 11.
11 failure.
Dirty 20?
Success.
21.
Success. So the only one that's affected by this is Hueros. As you guys enter through the portal, Hueros, you step through the door, and as you turn around and look back through the door, you don't remember a single thing about a Feywild,
Oh
about a
shit.
battle, about a forehead, about anything. You're just like, this is the first time you've seen this door, and you're ready to go in.
That's funny.
That's cool.
All right, I see them walking away from the door. I'm like,
Are we not going to enter this one?
Huh?
We just came out.
We just came
No.
through it, man. What's
We've
going on?
Not.
Did you eat too many mushrooms?
You just should
Yeah.
stop eating your concoctions, you know?
I stopped experimenting myself a while ago. I'm in perfect health.
Yeah.
Are you?
Entered this door.
Maybe,
Yeah,
maybe
yes, we
you're not.
did.
We just came through that door, man.
Yeah, I gave you that hair. You
Mm,
said you'd check it out for me.
I don't remember anything about that.
What do you? What? Stop joking around.
Stop joking around.
Why would you assume I would ever joke?
You're a jokester. That's what you do, right?
Yeah, you feed
I've
people
never made a joke. in my
gross jellies.
Yeah.
I only have a loose concept of what a joke is.
Well. Anyways, we should progress, right? Through the maze.
Yeah.
Yes.
And don't forget to check out that hair for me.
The hair?
I can look at whatever you want, but I guarantee it didn't come from that door.
Oh, it did. Johannesburg gave it to me.
That's a big word for Wrecker. I'm not sure about
Johannesburg.
that one.
Oh, you're just pissed that I can't remember.
Maybe.
Oh shit. Well, let's go back through this maze with the map that I made. That only I made, a perfect replica of this maze.
Okay. Just lead the way there. Porno.
Ah, nice.
Alrighty. Okay, so the place that you were in. Oops, sorry. The portal was right here.
Yup. Yup.
So
we go this way.
Okay. So we'll go in. I'll just hide everything here and just start from there. Boop.
Oh shit.
And then boop.
300 feet, by the way.
300 feet of what? D's nuts?
Got him.
Dark vision, bro. I'm switching to cleric Twilight class.
Okay, so you see that.
Oh shit. Wait, maybe we shouldn't do this when I'm under the influence.
Hey, that is your decision.
Okay, give me a second. So we go that way. We go that way. And then that's two doorways up top.
Yeah.
Right up
so doorway.
Okay. Let's go to this first one on the left here. Up here.
Okay. Dead end. Just a wall of green. Nothing seems like nothing's there.
Okay. We go back and go through this one.
Okay. That reveals this.
Okay. Oh god. All right, we keep going.
Okay. You guys progress through here. And then through here.
We've already gone through this area?
We have not gone through this area. We take this. Is there only one doorway here? Right here?
Yeah, right there. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, we go through.
Okay. All right, so you go through and it reveals that.
Oh my god. Okay. All right, we keep going. We follow it.
Okay. So you move into here.
It's all black for me. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
And then you continue into here.
Yeah, we keep going.
Okay. Down into here.
What's on the right here? Is that a dead end?
Yeah, it's nothing there.
Okay.
This way.
Yeah, we keep going.
Okay.
Is the map doing all right, Spencer?
Yeah, give me. You're growing too fast, Pat. Okay, give me a second.
There you go.
Oh,
you have that.
Okay. Okay. All right. Where are we going?
Let's start north first.
Okay, we go up.
Up. Okay.
Okay.
Is that two? No, just one doorway. No, two.
Yeah, that's two door or
Yeah,
pathways, right?
Yep.
All right.
Left.
Let's go right here, up here.
That one. Okay.
Yep. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Which then doubles down into here.
Okay.
All
Then
right.
doubles down again
Oh.
into here.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Are you still drawing this?
Yeah, I'm still drawing.
Nice.
We're still going.
I know we're still going.
Okay. Then you come up to here.
Where?
Sorry, let me clean it up a little bit like that.
Yep. Keep following.
And then you see.
Oh.
Ba 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 ba.
Did we do it?
The exit right at the top.
What
We
exit?
did it.
Oh my god.
And what you see as you appear through the hedge maze out in front of you is a large courtyard. This courtyard has various size trees and plants and hedges, all perfectly manicured and trimmed. There's a large water feature, easily 20 feet in diameter, with 3 mermaids that are spewing water out of their mouths into the fountain and cascading downwards. This courtyard is easily 100 foot by 100 foot wide, equally the size of this maze that you've traveled through. Instead, it's situated just in this courtyard. There's a very clear open path through the center that curves around in a circle around the fountain and then continues toward a large mansion. This mansion, this mansion is 4 stories tall, laid in beautiful red and orange brick. There are window shutters of this vibrant red and gold material that from this distance appear to almost like sparkle in the sunlight. They're just like, they catch your eyes as they come through. And in the center, at the bottom of the stairs, after 2 rising platforms, there is a single door, a bright red painted door. That seems to be the only entrance from what you can see into this mansion-like structure.
And that's outside of the maze?
That's outside of the maze.
All right, it's like on the opposite end of the courtyard.
Yeah, it's on the opposite end of the courtyard. So you emerge, courtyard in front of you, and then on the opposite side of the courtyard is the mansion.
Okay.
I told you, Riker. I told you there was an exit. Not just the doors. Told you.
Well,
I don't trust this courtyard. I believe that we should be cautious in moving forward. This strikes me as very strange.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going. Can I look around and see if there's like anything besides the mansion in front of us?
Sure. Go ahead and roll perception.
Like if there's any animals or anything else.
Sure.
Well, that's a 7.
7. Yeah, you're not seeing any creatures. You do see, very similarly in the same fashion that you saw, these invisible hands almost manicuring this this hedge maze. You see a very similar thing happening where you see invisible or water pails, water buckets with nozzles on them being fed invisibly to flowers, bright yellow and red flowers along the path. Off in the distance, and a perfectly circular, almost Earth planet type shape. You see an invisible someone holding an invisible person holding a pair of shears and are just just manicuring and trimming this globe-like thing. You gather that those are the same sort of how would you say, unseen servants that are manicuring this this location almost autonomously.
Well, I think this may be our destination, right? Boys, Swampy
What
6.
makes you think? Yeah, definitely.
Yes, I would agree.
Now, here's the question.
Yeah.
Do you think we could sneak back in and get a little rest?
Do you need a rest?
I've been hurt a little bit. and Wayros healed Wrecker over
Why
there.
are
but
we
not me.
hurt? This makes no sense.
Because I got in a fight.
Because we fucking suck. That's why.
What? What fight?
Oh, you. Oh, what? Wayros, do you not
Do you,
remember
do you not
fight?
remember the small red-capped creatures?
We were about to enter that door, and then you said you all just started walking away.
What's wrong with
Do
your
you-
brain? What's wrong
Do
with
you
your brain?
not remember?
There's nothing wrong with my brain. My brain is superior to yours in every single way.
We went through that.
That's Nora, huh?
Wayros, we went through that door. We went through that door that we walked away from. We spent. I'm not even sure how long. There was a black dragon. There were these small, red-capped creatures with sickles and iron boots. Do you not remember us? Our melee?
You all must have dreamed this. There's no way.
I never thought the day I'd see the day where I'm smarter than this green thing.
It definitely happened, Wayros.
No, you must
Some-
all be. Your minds are weaker than mine. You must be under some spell.
Something must have happened to you when we came back.
I think what happened is that Wayros has a weaker mind than all of us.
That is impossible.
And
I
he
guess so.
has fallen to traps.
Ah, you mammals, this is... No.
Sorry, Skillback. Looks like you're wrong this time.
Yep, it's like 5 against you, okay, bud? Just take the loss.
Octavius like goes up to Wayros and he starts inspecting him and like looking at him, making sure everything looks okay. He has him like come down, and he like looks in his eyes and everything. He's like yes, just as I suspected.
I don't let you touch me.
And he like knocks him on the head. He's like, you got doo-doo brain.
I knew it. Big swig.
Doodoo brain, is that real?
It is quite the affliction.
I feel
Fucking
the
doo-doo
hint of
brain, dude.
some semblance of anger boiling up in me.
Oh Wayros. I jest. Oh.
Oh fuck, dude.
This affliction doesn't exist. You are being... You're making a joke. The thing you accused me of.
I assure you, it's in the textbooks. It is quite the condition.
You have a classic case of memory loss, my guy. I don't know if it's by magical means or if you're just, if your brain is just like that. I don't know, but yeah, you've definitely got some memory loss.
My father's physician would have called it a cerebral flatulence, if you will.
I still don't believe it.
The cerebral fracturance.
Yeah.
Close enough.
It's Wrecker it's Gargle trying to sound smart, but it sounds like a fucking dumb.
Oh, I just want to fit in.
You're all inferior in my eyes.
Well, Wayros, can you heal me? Then we can go in.
I don't think you need it, but yes, come here.
And I'll ritually cast Prayer of Healing. And while that's happening, I'm actually gonna notice that I myself am feeling a little drained.
Yep, absolutely.
But I shake it off. I'm not gonna admit that.
Okay. Alrighty. So you take some time to ritually cast Prayer of Healing. In the 10-minute time span, does anybody want to do anything? You guys are in an open, what appears to be some sort of garden, garden location that is, pretty magnificent. It's pretty beautiful, considering, you know, again, where you came from, where you were just out in the plain of ash. This is like, you know, an oasis in the middle of a desert, pretty much, almost literally and figuratively.
Yeah, Octavius is like, he's so sketched out by this whole thing. Like he just like, you know, we walked through the plain of ash, and then to find this like maze of just like lush greenery, it just like doesn't click with him, and he just feels so like on edge. Like he just is so uncomfortable by this whole thing, because it's like he just feels like something's up. You know, like this is not natural.
Yep. Definitely.
But he can't really pin what it is. So
Poro's gonna take a piss in the corner. So is Spencer. I'll be right back.
You're going to piss in the corner?
All right. What do you guys want to do while you're waiting?
I mean, Octavius kind of wants to try to like, I don't know, like it's hard to say. I mean, I know this courtyard's pretty massive, but he kind of wants to just like see if like anything looks off, you know? Like I don't know. Can I do some sort of a look around and just see if like if I spot anything that looks like, you know, it's either like watching us or that like seems kind of like, I don't know, like just not safe?
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
That's
and
a
anybody
10.
that would like to can as well if you guys want to.
10 for me.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'll roll one.
I can.
However, you won't because you're ritually casting your spell.
Yeah, you
so.
can't. I will. Wait, can I do it while he's casting this? Like, kind of.
Yeah, of course. Everybody but Hueros can do something in this moment.
Gotcha. I was wondering if he was, because he's catching. That's an aura or an area of effect style spell, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm just sitting there waiting. What was it? Perception?
Yep. Perception check.
14.
14. Okay. Wrecker, or do you guys want to do anything?
12 perception.
12. Okay.
What are we rolling?
You could. I'm just giving you a perception check if you want to just examine the area that you're in.
Oh, can
Okay.
I do that?
Yeah, sure.
14.
Okay. Alrighty. So, anybody that rolled above a 10, as you guys are taking in this area, the surroundings and everything like that, you actually, you know, the brief moment of time, you actually see like a few butterflies just, you know, just kind of like float through the area. You know, you feel like bugs and flying past you. There seems to be like life here in some capacity. And then those of you that rolled a higher than a 10, you see up on this like piece of elevation, just looks like a little bit of a ledge, a handful of stairs leading up to it, some wooden stairs leading up to it. Just laying on the floor of this little raised platform on what appears to be a soft like bed of fabric is a dog. And it is currently just, you know, it has its paws like crossed in front of it, and it just has its head resting on its paws, and it's just sleeping there.
Puppy.
Let's be quiet. We don't want to disturb the dog.
That's fair.
We sneakily try to get past the dog.
Okay. Well, we'll let his ritual casting.
Yeah,
finish,
as soon
right?
as it's over.
Oh.
Okay.
What is that gonna be?
We can do it now if you guys don't want to do anything else. This is like I'm giving you guys an opportunity to do something if you want to in this space.
I feel like the more time you give us, the more time that we will potentially fuck this up.
Well, I want you guys to role play the game. I don't want to, you know, railroad you guys the whole night. You know, I want you guys to do things on your own.
No, Pat, just go ahead and take us to the boss. That's cool.
I don't want to do that.
No, just drive us home. That's fine.
I want you guys to talk to each other, role play with each other.
Hey,
I've been doing that.
Wait, you want us to play D&D?
I'll shoot my gun again.
No.
All right, the dog wakes up.
Huh?
Just kidding.
I'm just kidding. He said he shot his gun there.
Yeah. I was like, 10 points to everybody.
That's
Okay.
it. Oh,
I
thought you-
rolled below a 4 on each roll. So.
It's a below average day for the green man, isn't it?
I still need another 20 health, please.
You can
Don't be so
sit by a
greedy,
fire
dude.
someday.
Shit.
I need another 30.
What is that? We don't link TikToks, Austin.
TikTok. What's Spencer's like? What's TikTok?
It's a watch.
Give me a second.
That's the only TikTok he knows.
Alrighty. So you guys begin to progress through the area towards the mansion. Are you? I mean, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, I mean, like, Octavius will take charge. I mean, he can't sneak, and I don't really think that there's any point of sneaking in a giant ass courtyard where you're literally visible. But he's gonna just like cautiously move himself forward, kind of wave the party on behind him, and just make his way towards the mansion, taking extra care to like stay like kind of his distance away from the water feature.
Okay.
I'll
what are the
follow
rest of you doing?
behind Octavius, but I'll look for anything that's moving. What are you laughing at, Ben?
You're just so.
I'm gonna.
Oh, you're so
What?
out of it.
What?
Out of it.
No, I'm not. Am I? No, I'm not.
Oh, Octavia.
Octavia, okay? Octavius. It's basically the same name.
It's not. It's not.
One's
though.
a female version, dude.
When's your female version, dude?
Get a wizard that turns him into a female.
Yeah, like the makeover mage from RuneScape.
Ooh.
All right. So those of you who are stealthing through any like Wrecker, Scatch, you guys doing anything?
I'll try to stealth. Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the people who are stealthing and cast Pass Without a Trace. See if it works this time.
Okay. All right. So whoever's stealthing can go ahead and roll a stealth check for me to try to sneak through this area.
Okay.
I gotta look at
7 out of 10.
This never works. Let me tell
It
you.
never does. But
So
it'll
start
work.
with Dean and go down the line.
Do I have a disadvantage since I'm wearing plate armor?
Yep.
Yes,
Alright.
if you're wearing heavy armor, you do. So it would be disadvantage, but you add +10.
Oh,
15.
I rolled 2 13s. That's amazing.
Okay. So going down the line from Dean. Let's rattle them all off.
For me, that's wait. Do I add the 10 or not?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Stealth. 25.
Okay.
15.
What was the bonus?
10.
Plus 10.
12.
Oh my god.
Damn.
I rolled a 2.
Oh, okay. 21.
Okay. I'm missing some people.
Oh, where was
I'm not sneaking. I like walked ahead of everyone else. Like
I was following.
There's no point for me
Octavius.
sneaking. We're in a giant ass courtyard where you can see like there's high visibility.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
that's
wasn't
what they want to
sneaking.
do. So.
I mean, hey, you do you, but I'm not doing it.
Okay.
Those far.
So as you guys, those of you who are stealthing, you're trying to make your way through the maze very cautiously. You know, you're kind of jumping between bushes and hedges and things like that, moving around. Let me recue some music here. This is why having it on a playlist would be so nice. All right. So those of you who are stealthing are kind of moving through. Oh, I guess that works. Actually, can I just do?
This courtyard is like it's wide open, right? I mean, like.
Oh, it does work. Cool. Yeah, it's totally wide open.
Okay.
Yeah, completely exposed to the elements. You see the sun. Now your normal sun that you're used to, high in the sky, kind of shifting as it should normally through the regular cycle of a day. As you guys are approaching, those of you who are stealthing through are keeping your heads low, moving in between hedges and bushes and things like that. The constant sound of this water feature kind of moving through this area. As you guys are progressing along, those of you who are paying attention to the dog, you see its head kind of like pop up and look in your direction, in the direction of Octavius.
Is it a mastiff?
It's hard to tell from this distance. Doesn't look like a dog you're super familiar with.
How far away is it?
Maybe about 30, 40 feet.
Does it look like it's chained?
It does not look like it's chained. No.
Does it look aggressive?
Now it's just right now it doesn't. It's just peeking up and kind of like sniffing the air. It can kind of tell some things in the area, but it's not able to see you guys.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'll just wave at him, see if he responds.
Okay. As you stick your hand up and you wave, you see the dog's head kind of like lower and then focus in on you, and then shoo, disappear.
Oh fuck!
And then whoosh, reappears instantly right at your feet.
Ooh, you blink dog.
As it gets down really low, and you hear.
I'll let him sniff my fingers.
Yeah, Octavius goes and grabs like a piece of like cured meat out of one of his rations. Says, "Oh,
Okay.
come here, boy. Come here, boy."
Roll me an animal handling check.
Ooh, all right. I don't even know what my modifier
Should be in your
is for
wisdom.
the wisdom. That's a +0, but we'll see. That's an 8.
8. Okay. You kind of like dangle the food in front of it, and it kind of like sniffs it for a moment, and gets back down low again. It almost like
Mhm.
feels like it wants to take it like really briefly, but then still gets down low, and now it starts to like bark loudly.
Octavius like just kind of like not like throws it at it, but kind of like throws it at its feet. Kind of like right in front of it.
Okay.
Maybe to just kind of like distract it.
Okay. Yep, it gets down and starts like sniffing it and kind of like takes a lick out of it. It seems distracted for the moment, but it still seems pretty aggressive towards you. Does anybody else want to do anything? You guys now a little bit a ways from Octavius. You guys hear a dog now barking very loudly in this courtyard.
Poro, are you good with animals?
If I could put it into a numerical equation, I would say probably a +1.
Oh, that's numerically better than I would put myself. So why don't you give it a roll? Wink.
I'll take some meat out of my bag also.
Okay.
And
any of you guys else doing anything, or is it just these two?
I'm gonna keep stealthing along.
I'll just like bend down and try to feed him.
Okay, Wrecker, are you doing anything?
No.
Okay. All right. So go bend down and try to. You're just trying to appease the dog with meat again.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's getting down, and you can see it's starting to like slowly bare its teeth, getting ready to bark again as you lean down with some meat. Go ahead and roll animal handling.
That is a 12.
A 12. Okay. After realizing that you aren't as much of a threat, it's like very slowly kind of like begins to creep towards the meat from where you are, because you're a bit of a ways from Octavius. So it's kind of slowly moving towards you, seemingly not aggressive as much anymore.
Come on, Papa. Come on. You know
It,
you want it.
It kind of like reaches out with its nose, and then in a flash, it just grabs the meat out of your hand, rips it away from you, and just starts devouring it.
And that's when I tiptoe away with Octavius.
Okay.
Just follow him.
Okay. Yeah, the dog is still ravaging into the meat, and it doesn't seem to notice you escape. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Yeah, I guess we're keeping it on.
Where are you guys going? Keeping it on to where?
I'm like, should we go up to the front door?
Yeah, I'm going to the mansion. I mean,
can I go over and look around the side of the mansion just to like peek around, see if I can see like a side door or something like that? Is it too big that's going to take forever?
It's pretty big. Yeah, it's long. It's long, and like what you gather is either like 3 or 4 stories.
Yeah. I give up on being stealthy. I was like, I can't do it. I'm not very good at this, and I'm going to follow Octavius to the door.
Okay. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm gonna follow Octavius.
Yeah, I'll just follow him.
Okay.
I'm gonna slinking.
Okay. Alrighty. So you guys begin to, slowly kind of progress your way to the door. As you come to the entrance, as you start to progress further, this garden area that you're in still is just, magnificent. Every area, it's almost separated into 4 quadrants. In each quadrant almost looks like it's has different plant life attached to it. You have like one corner has like beautiful trees and it feels like it's very forest like. Then the other is almost like a flower garden with various sized flowers, some even as large as you are. Venus flytraps that are like 10 feet tall. It's very exotic. As you progress through, there are some of the wildlife on the floor of this area that you don't recognize. And Wrecker, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay. 14.
As you're making your way through this area, 15. Okay, that does actually, it does. So as you're buzzing, as you're moving through the area, you hear this familiar buzzing in your ear, and as you look now closer, you see those weird creatures that were flying through the Feywild in formation. You see another group of them, although colored differently. These are almost like an iridescent, like blue-green. And now that they're closer to you, you realize that these are actually like humanoid creatures. They can't be any larger than maybe like your hand. You put your hand out in front of you, that's about as big as they are. And they're just... And you wait a couple moments, and then there's another like patrol of them, 3 of them, flying in formation, just right past you. They appear to be doing like circles and almost like patrolling this area, but you're obviously standing out in the open. They know that you're there, but they're not stopping you. They're just, it's the same creatures that you saw in the Feywild kind of fly past you earlier.
Okay. Can I like try to get their attention?
Sure. Yeah, you can try to flag one down if you'd like.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. What do you do to flag them down?
Just kind of wave my hand in their area, but not like in front of them.
Okay. So you just kind of like wave your hand around, and the patrol. You see one of the patrols that has 3 of them. They're all flying in formation, like a triangle formation, and the one in the front, you see turn and recognizes you and spins and flies in your direction while the other 2 carry on. And this individual buzzes up to you. Now that it's right in your face, you can actually see this is like a small person. And by small person, I mean literally a tiny person. Like it's from the top of your middle finger to the bottom of your palm. That's about how tall this creature is. They have rapidly flying wings that are almost reminiscent of a hummingbird. They're almost just a blur at how fast they're moving. Their wings, as they're kind of reflecting through the light, you can see are like shifting colors between blue and teal and green, like an iridescent, almost like a dragonfly, kind of how it shifts in iridescent colors. It appears to be a man, although it's really hard to tell. They approach you in what appears to be this kind of almost light bluish, kind of teal colored jacket. It's like very, I don't know what you call it, like maybe a jerkin. The thing that Peter Pan wears. It's very similar to that. It's kind of like a top with like, leggings on the bottom and, small boots. And they fly up to you and go, how can I help you?
Where do we go?
Well, what are you here for? Are you here to speak with the lady?
Yeah.
Very well. She's right this way. And you can see he turns around and points towards the entrance of the door, and goes, just go right in. Door's open.
Do we see this?
Hey guys, follow me.
All right, yeah, I'll follow him.
He kind of like gives a little bit of a salute and then joins his formation again and continues on.
Man, what a great guy.
All right, so you guys.
Talk with him.
Oh, sorry.
You didn't even talk with him.
Well, I got the gist of his character,
No, didn't you over there?
I was there.
No.
I was listening from afar.
Oh, you were eavesdropping, huh?
Yeah. So? We are we going to talk to this lady?
Yeah, I'll bite.
Let's go talk to the lady.
Okay.
This
But
may be
prepare
the,
for the
the
worst.
lady that we have to kill because of the cult, you know.
Well, don't say that out
Oh,
loud.
sorry.
Alrighty. So as you guys make your way towards, you're about 20 feet from the door, and behind you, all you hear. And as you turn around, you see there is a dog, the familiar dog, behind you, baring its teeth low again to the ground.
What kind of dog is it up close?
You really aren't familiar with the breed in any way. It's not like anything you've ever seen before.
I'll bend down and let him sniff my fingers.
Okay. Who has the rope on them? The rope, the hair from the Korred.
That's Wayros has it.
Oh, I
Wayros-
assumed you had it.
You gave it to me?
Well, the Korred gave it to you.
Yeah.
Rex.
Yeah, and then I gave it to Wayros because he said he was going to check it out, and then he forgot what it was, and I tried
Okay.
to.
Yeah, then I guess I'll have it.
Okay. So it sees, like, as you're kind of bending down to kind of smell its hand, it starts to smell, but it's not smelling your hand, Poro. It's kind of catching some scent in the air, and as it approaches, it kind of brushes past you. It goes in between your legs and forward and approaches Hueros, who has the rope attached to their side, and it just kind of seems pretty interested in that hair.
I think he's got a hair fetish.
What is this thing sniffing?
I think
Did
it's
one
sniffing the
of you
hair.
put this on my belt?
I told you I gave that to you because you said you would look at it.
I never said anything like that.
Well, give it back then.
Fine.
I toss it over to.
Okay. And as you toss it over, the dog tries to jump up and like keep sniffing, keep track of it in the air. And as Rekka, you catch it, it like kind of bounds over to you and jumps and like puts its two paws up and starts to like sniff it like real aggressively. It puts its two paws up on you and starts to like sniff.
What do you want?
Whatever aggression this dog seems to have had is not really there anymore. It seems more interested in the hair from the Korred than it does any of you.
You should give the hair to the dog. Let's see what happens.
No, it's my hair.
It's not your hair.
Well, it was given to me.
Just give the hair to the dog, okay?
No.
You're gonna have more hair, man.
That's not how that works with this thing.
just let the dog have the hair, okay? It's just maybe we'll see something amazing, okay?
Don't give that dog anything.
I'm not. You're drunk, Poro.
I am.
You've been sipping on Scotch's gore.
I have been, man. Okay.
Better not been.
I brought my own supply. Don't worry.
After it gets like a couple of pretty solid sniffs in, it kind of like looks up at you and cocks its head to the side, and then it pushes off of you, and then lands on the floor, and then just sits patiently, and it opens its mouth. Its tongue is kind of like lolling off to one side. It seems completely pacified now.
I think it wants that hair.
Let's just go inside.
Let's
You're being
just go in.
crazy.
Let's just go inside.
Oh, okay. All right.
And you don't get to talk to this lady in here.
What? Why not?
Because you're drunk, and that probably makes you horny.
Wait, what?
What?
He's not wrong.
Oh shit.
Alrighty. So are you guys attempting to go just walk inside? Just go through
Yeah.
the front door?
Yep.
Okay. So you as all as a party emerge and step onto the raised concrete platform. To your right and to your left are these beautiful, tall, what look like they look like trees, but they have like those almost like mushroom cap tops to them that are perfectly manicured. They're potted as well. And along to your right and to your left are off the raised platform a little bit are like a row of hedges that are perfectly cut that go down and around the corner to the other sides of the house. As you begin to ascend the stairs, the dog just stands up from sitting and just begins to patiently follow behind you guys, just walking as if it was just a normal dog. No aggression, no barking, no growling. It's just kind of hanging out and just following behind you.
You know what?
And as
we probably
Oh.
killed the master of that dog.
No, we didn't. Let's just get inside, Spencer. What are you talking about?
We just got here.
The hair. The hair, man. Don't
That's
you
not-
know?
I was in a different
That
world.
was in a different dimension.
You never know, okay?
And as you guys go to the top of the stairs,
You never know.
and you as who's opening the door, by the way?
I got it.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Oh.
Octavius got. No, you can
Oh.
go. You go.
Octavius reaches for the door handle and turns it. Appears to be unlocked. And you swing the door open and begin your process into entering the mansion. And that is where we will end today's session.
Oh boy.
All right.
Very well.
In
Very
the
well done.
mansion.
Oh my goodness, Spencer.
What, man?
You're good. It's all right. It's just hilarious. We can laugh at you.
Oh shit.
Jeez, dude. Impressive. I am impressed.
Check speed did we get from those gnome things?
580 experience.
Yes. Good question.
Oh
Tyler.
shit.
I had it typed in the chat as well to remind myself.
Gotcha.
Oh, gotta bring out the calculator because I'm bad at math.
580.
580 experience.
Oh, we're so close.
How far are you guys?
I'm
About
getting very close.
1,005.
1,007. Yeah, 1,005. Wow, you can. No, 1,055. 45.
To level 7?
I am
Yeah.
21,995
Oh,
right
okay.
now.
Okay.
121.10.
Guys, I am 5 experience away from
That sucks.
Me and Levi down here in the dumps.
22,900.
Austin is in the 4 digits.
Dean,
Woo!
Yeah.
take your experience, dude. Take your 5.
Oh.
Can I take my 1,005?
You're 5 experience away, Dean. Just take it.
Can I say we took that from Poro for being wasted?
Yeah, we can do that.
So -5 from
Yeah.
Spencer.
No, no,
Since
that's not
Spencer
fair.
and Poro were both wasted. They missed out on the experience, both literally and figuratively, of the Feywild, and it was that
No,
much of a
I am-
5 XP
I am,
difference.
I'm not
Well, or
drunk
you,
enough
you
to
can
where
penalize him 5 XP for forgetting the command word.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go. So I'm taking 5 XP away from Spencer and giving it to Dean. That's all.
Oh, man. I came in
That's
as soon as you
bullshit.
were scolding him about that. That was fantastic.
that was bullshit. Bullshit.
You missed my tirade, by the way.
Oh, I
and
got most of it. to be honest.
The training wheels are
trying to
off.
wait.
Shit is not gonna fly anymore. You miss spell components. You misunderstand your attack rolls.
It
you
was
fucking,
one
like,
spell.
That's it, brother.
What does
You
my
guys have been in
fireball
this
do?
campaign for long enough. You should know these things. You should have it written down. You should remember names of NPCs you've come across.
Yeah,
See,
You
that's
know,
the nice thing
part of
about
the
for
game.
me is like I don't know anybody, so I can be like, oh hi, I don't know who you are.
Same. Jack Sketch's drunk and he has memory loss.
Yeah, how convenient for Tyler. How fucking convenient.
You should have made a character like that if you're gonna whine about it.
Yeah, you should have made a dumb one like me if you're gonna.
You know what? I'm gonna get drunk for every single session from now on. I won't
Alright, you
remember
gotta lose a
anything.
DM.
Okay?
I think my proficiency bonuses. Nope, it's already been up. It's
No,
already been
it goes up every
Yeah.
2.
up. Yeah, I'm
No.
at fair,
No, not
it's
every
at
2.
every 4.
Every 4. Yep.
Hey Levi,
I got feral instinct. What does feral instinct do?
Yes.
So, Spencer, I found the part in the video where you said your command word, and you said like a bunch of gibberish, and then you said balloon.
Wait, what? Can you
Go
link it?
look at the video I put in. Go to like 23:35.
He linked it, you drunk bat.
Where?
Even put the timestamp.
Where?
Ever.
Oh,
What do you mean where?
He
I got
posted
it, dude. Shit.
Toss up scat.
That's what I'm doing. Like trying to scratch them.
Hey,
Oh,
hey
I have
guys.
advantage on initiative rolls now. Awesome.
So jumping.
I'm gonna.
Hey
You want
guys,
to
I just
watch
remembered.
Is anyone sticking around?
I have.
I gotta run back. I gotta run to work
flying.
and double check some stuff, and I'll be right back.
You head up in.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds
Is anyone
wonderful.
else
I'm
gonna
going
be
to
on?
fly.
if you're
I
on?
will.
will.
Dean,
I
you should see if you get banned when you get back.
Oh, you're getting off.
I already checked and I wasn't earlier.
I'm getting banned. And what?
Dark Souls. We're trying to get a ban so we can fight each other.
Are you guys? Wait, Dean and Tyler, are you guys playing Dark Souls and not like Call of Duty or something later?
I'm not sure. I'm just gonna play a little bit of melee with Levi, and then we'll see where the night goes.
Okay.
All right, I'll be right back.
I gotta go take care of COVID patients tomorrow.
How was
Yuck.
your? Is it full?
Yeah, so right now my unit's full. Not the last couple shifts I worked, but like the last 3 shifts before this last stint I did, I sent someone to the ICU every shift. Like I walked in and people were like basically dying, so I had to call like a acute response to send them to the ICU to like get them the care they needed.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but not that you mentioned work, and it kind of reminded me of something. Are we planning on doing a BWA before July? Like, do we want to get together in February or March or something like that, where we can all do something?
I
Or
would
do you
like
wanna
to figure that out.
Okay, Dean. I know you're. Oh, he's muted. I know Dean's schedule is the one that like messes up the most. But if we did something like that, I mean, we could probably make something work. I just need to know ahead of time, whatever you guys are thinking. If you have time off in like March, or like February, so that it won't bleed into July.
So the thing
or
is,
if you
for
have
me,
time off in next month. Like, I don't know what you guys.
I can make time off, like, or I can find like a long weekend or something. It just depends,
If we did something, I would like to do it before the start of the spring semester. So like
Yeah.
next month sometime, like the week
Potentially.
of like the weekend of like the 8th, 9th, and 10th. I don't know. If you
So
guys are doing
so January's schedule is already out for me. So I mean, like, I'm already kind of like set in that. If we go a little bit further out, I can plan my shifts so I get a long weekend.
it. Okay.
But
Ben, what would that look like for you? February?
Maybe.
So probably not.
Would you? I mean, is that reasonable at all to do something before BWA 4?
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to look into it and see, but I think, possibly. But
Okay.
I'm kind of with Austin. January would be no.
Okay. I guess let's tentatively like look at schedules and plan for like maybe the 3rd week of February. Does that give people enough time? I just don't want to bleed vacation time into real BWA. That's my only concern. The people who have vacation time, I don't want that to take up, BWA proper.
My vacation, I don't get vacation days until March 15th.
Okay, but you would save those for BWA, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if we did like a weekend, maybe would that work? Like a Friday through a Sunday or something?
that'd probably work best.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
I guess
I guess let's keep that and just keep it in mind when you're looking at your schedules for February.
Alright.
Let's tentatively plan for like maybe the weekend of the like 26th, 27th, 28th, last 3 days of February.
probably do that.
We just tentatively plan on those, and then if we have to readjust, but if people ask you to go somewhere, or if people are asking you to like take extra days, maybe say no to those until we can figure out if we are able to do it, and then if it falls through, then it falls through.
Sure.
Tyler, is that something you think you could do like the last weekend of February?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Okay, cool. I was just wanted to plan to see if we could do something like an in-person D&D session. I'm gonna have like a bunch. I've supported this Kickstarter that's gonna send me a bunch of really cool like flat 2D minis. I ordered a like booklet of them. It was one of my Christmas presents from 2 years ago, and they're just now getting around to mailing everything out. So yeah, that'll be there. So if we do an in-person D&D session, I'll have like a bunch of cool minifigs that we could use. So
Sweet, that'd be
All right.
awesome.
Coolio.
Cool.
All right, that was a good session, Pat.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
thanks.
was a good session. Thank you.
Yeah,
For...
that was
I
good
feel
fun.
like it might not be really quickly before you guys all separate. Are we going fast enough, or is this dragging too long?
I mean,
No,
It
no,
was a good pace.
yeah, I
we're
think
good
so.
now. Because
wouldn't
when I
say-
first joined up, we were like doing a lot of exposition, which it happens. You have a lull between two big points. I know you guys have just gotten out of like a big part. But I think we're doing good now. We're actually got combat at least once a session. We're like
Okay.
we're moving through shit. I like it. I'm down.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you got played your cards right a little bit differently there, you would have had 2 sessions of combat.
Ooh.
Yeah, with the wolves.
Yeah, potentially.
But
Cool.
Or-
All right,
or-
I'll let you all go.
Alrighty.
alrighty.
See y'all.
Bye.
Oh wait, Pat.
Mhm.
See you,
Yep.
boys.
Do you